This is the Reading Fightin' Phils pregame show on the Our Phils Broadcast Network, featuring exclusive interviews, content, and much more. Now out to the ballpark with broadcasters Jake Starr and Bob McCool.
Good evening and welcome into TD Bank Ballpark. It is the pregame show on the Reading Fightin' Phils radio network as we get set for Game 5 of 6 here in Somerset County, New Jersey, the home of the Somerset Patriots, as the Reading Fightin' Phils get set for the penultimate game of this week's series. Well, the Fightin' Phils for the first time this week and the first time in nearly a week are coming off a victory. Reading snapped a 5-game losing streak, which was just one shy of their season high losing streak. That was 6 back in April. And they snapped it with a dominant performance from the pitching last night. It was a 2-0 victory over Somerset in last night's ball game. A game where, as we said, the pitching was the story, and it wasn't just one pitcher that stole the show for the Fightin' Phils. It was quite literally the definition of a group effort or a combined outing from the Fightin' Phils. They went into Friday night's game. Originally, going into the week, it was Gene Cabrera who was supposed to get this start. He was pulled from the rotation, and today was actually placed on the development list. But Cabrera, so went to TBD, and then the Fightin' Phils said Carlos Francisco would start last night's game, and he did, and we knew going into the game it was going to be a bullpen game. So they're going to try to find a way to string it together. There was clearly a plan between manager Al Padrique and pitching coach Phil Condary, and not just was there a plan, but it was a plan that was scheduled and executed to absolute perfection. It started with, as we said, Carlos Francisco went 2 scoreless. Nelson Alvarez followed with 2 scoreless of his own, 3 strikeouts. Andrew Baker then went 2 innings, scoreless, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts for Baker, who looked really, really good last night. Andrew Walling went 2 scoreless, 4 strikeouts. And the quote, pitching coach Phil Condary, what he put in the daily pitching write-up sent out by the Phillies, he said Walling looked like a big leaguer in last night's outing. So that is something you absolutely love to see from Walling. And then Tommy McCullum came in and fired a scoreless 9th inning to finish off the win for the Fightin' Phils. Andrew Baker got the win. He is now 4-2 on the season. Tommy McCullum got his 10th save. The first Fightin' Phil into double-digit saves is Tommy McCullum. So that was what happened on the pitching side. Andrik Nava also a couple of really nice plays defensively behind the plate, threw out a couple of base runners, held Somerset to a 0 in the stolen base category, which is good to see because Somerset's been really, really good at stealing bases as of late. And then offensively, few small opportunities, but the big one came in the top of the 7th inning. Bases were loaded, 2 outs. Cade Fergus was at the plate, and he lined a 2-run single into left field. Scored a couple of runs for the Fightin' Phils. Robert Moore scored what was the winning run, and then Zach Arnold scored the 2nd run, and then Reading held it from there for the 2-0 victory. So the Fightin' Phils, the offense, it's still scuffling a little bit, but the pitching, especially the bullpen, looks really good right now. So tonight, the Fightin' Phils will look to make it 2 wins in a row and head into tomorrow with a chance to split the series with the Somerset Patriots. One of those pitchers who looked really good last night we talked about was Andrew Baker. We had a chance to catch up with him today, and coming up next on our pregame show, it's our conversation with last night's winning pitcher and Fightin' Phils reliever Andrew Baker. That conversation with Baker is coming up after this on the Fightin' Phils radio network.
For top-flight local jobs, go with who you know. JP Mascaro & Sons are a leading waste removal company. To meet today's employment and service demands, Mascaro is upgrading its already highly competitive employee wage and benefit package for drivers, collection crew helpers, and other positions. Call 888-MASCARO, M-A-S-C-A-R-O, for details. Work for an established local family business committed to its employees. Again, call 888-MASCARO today or apply online at www.jpmascaro.com.
To enjoy a perfectly crafted 1893 from the makers of Pepsi Cola, you must first appreciate its carefully selected ingredients. A dash of cola nut extract, a hint of real sugar, a splash of sparkling water, and a generous amount of attractive spokesperson. Trust me, I'm gorgeous. Cheers to 1893 boldly blended colas, a delicious balancing act of premium ingredients. from the makers of Pepsi Cola.
Burke's Packing is a family-owned and operated meat processor located here in Reading, specializing in hot dogs, ham, specialty meats, and more. Burke's Packing provides America's classic ballpark with quality products, including the highly acclaimed flat-top grilled hot dog. Join us for Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at Sunday home games all season long at First Energy Stadium.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Back on the pregame show on the Reading Fightin Phillies radio network, Jake Starr joined with last night's winning pitcher, Andrew Baker. Andrew, a couple of innings last night, 4 strikeouts, just looked really good from at least where we were sitting. How'd everything kind of feel on the mound last night?
Everything felt good. It was smooth. It was a plan that was executed, and overall I was really satisfied with how everything felt.
And you talk about a plan, obviously, maybe not the nitty-gritty of a plan, but just going into the game for those 2 innings, what were your overall goals? I know get guys out, obviously, but kind of like any different approaches or angles of attack you were trying to take last night against this lineup?
Yeah, no, I mean, just trying to keep the rhythm going each pitch. I think that's important to have a plan, before you throw the baseball rather than going out there and, not having an idea what you're trying to do with each pitch. So, I mean, other than getting outs, like you said, it was filling up the zone, and, it's pretty cool to face, 2 big leaguers rehabbing and, to face guys like that and, for your stuff to, go to playing against them is cool. So it was good.
Getting Birdie, getting Rizzo out especially, too. I mean, Rizzo's been incredibly accomplished. Just, for you, I'm sure you try not to take too much stock in it, but it's got to be a little bit of a confidence boost. Like, hey, I just got a 3-time All-Star, former World Series champion out.
Yeah, you got to have a plan against those guys. It's almost like a chess match because their bat-to-ball skills are really good. So, to both Birdie and Rizzo, I mean, they gave me a battle, and especially Rizzo, and to get both of them out was pretty cool for me. So.
And you went 2 innings last night. You've gone 2, probably a bit more this year than per se last year. When you come in, do you know it's going to be a 2-inning type thing so you can prepare for that? Or is it more we're going to go out for 1, see how 1 goes, and then decide whether or not there's a second?
You never really know. I mean, you can kind of, from the read of a game, figure out how it's going to go. But most of the time, I mean, I'm just going in there, whatever situation. It's almost like a clean slate each time. And if you get sent back out, you go out there and do it again. So, I mean, you never know truly going out there, when you first get out there. But, you just go out there and pitch and see how it goes.
And last night, maybe it's one of those nights where writing's on the wall, right? It's a bullpen game. So maybe in the back of your head, thought is, okay, probably going to go a couple of innings tonight. Do you change anything on the mound when you know there's a chance you're going to have an up-down versus when it's just a 3-batter type thing?
Well, I used to. In years past, I used to. But I think with just what we've been working on with not changing a lot, my routine's gotten pretty strict now to where whatever situation it is, I use that. So I think it's, for me at least, it's important to have a routine for any type of situation, any part of the game, especially being a reliever. You got to go in there and get out. So
a night like last night, you group of 5 guys, you combine to throw a shutout. Now, a lot of nights when there's a shutout, it's 1 pitcher goes 6, 1 goes 7, and then maybe a couple of guys go 1 late to finish it off. But a night like last night, it was all relievers. It was all bullpen arms. Is there maybe a sense of pride amongst the group after the performance that you guys collectively put together last night?
Absolutely. Things line up to where it's a bullpen game on certain days. So we take pride in that, and to be able to throw a shutout for the team and get the win. I mean, the guys were fired up in the clubhouse after, and it was really cool. And everything strung together. Everybody did their job, and it was a really good team win.
Maybe more mentally, how big was that strikeout and then the Nava throw out at second in your first inning? Like, what kind of things can that do mentally for a pitcher to erase the base runner and quickly get those 2 outs?
Well, it just takes away the momentum just off of that single. I didn't get to the bag in time, and Nava's got a strong arm, so for me to get the strikeout and then for him to throw the guy out, that's a huge momentum killer for the other team, and it got our team back in the dugout. So,
talked about on the air last night, body language-wise looked really good last night. Confidence, maybe even like a little bit of swagger. It kind of looked like you had on the mound last night. For you, when you're going well, what are kind of the big things that, maybe it's in your head, it's mentally or physically that you're trying to those markers maybe you're trying to get to when things are going well?
Yeah, no, I mean, It's the mentality behind what we've been working on now is just to see and do. I mean, it's no thinking, and I think when I'm at my best is when there's no thoughts in my head out there, and it's just, see, sign, and throw ball. I mean, it's as simple as it gets, and I think having a simple mindset out there not only promotes confidence, but can promote, just going right at them and having a sense of, confidence. Not an arrogancy about you, but, a chip on your shoulder, just to know that, my stuff's better, and, you want to get guys out, so.
And that mentality you're talking about, has that kind of been the biggest focus for you this year, is just knowing, hey, I'm better than you, I'm going to get you out, and I'm not going to let anything get in the way of that?
Yeah, I think it's kind of realizing just, I've been told all my life that my stuff's really good, and I think now I'm starting to kind of, see that and trust that. I think just the trust factor with me has been the biggest key in, getting my just mental plan on the mound straight and in line, and when you combine both of those, man, I mean, it's really hard to doubt yourself in that point. So
we got 14 games left, including tonight. Just for you, what's the biggest goal, biggest thing you're trying to accomplish, anything you're trying to kind of grow towards between now and September 15th?
I would just continue to get the job done, whatever situation I'm put in. I think for me, being a late inning reliever guy, you got to come in there and dirty situations sometimes, so just to try and do my job in every situation, try and get as many wins before the season ends.
And then last one, with the off season coming up for you, maybe on the field, do you have anything you're going to look to work on in the off season? And then off the field, do you have anything just fun planned once the off season rolls around?
Well, apart from baseball, just kind of continue to work on the mentality that puts me in the moment and allows me to be, the guy out there who's goes right at guys. And then as far as anything fun, I mean, a lot of football and get to see the family and then be around my 3 dogs. That's what I'm most excited about. So
that's Andrew Baker. Appreciate you joining us.
All right, thank you.
Back after this in the Fightin' Phillies Radio Network.
The Promax Fence Systems Foul Porch is an exclusive group experience. Located in our left field corner, groups of 20 to 30 people are treated to 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet and drinks and a festive atmosphere. Regular season tickets are $37 for groups of 20 or more. Call us today at 610-370-BALL to reserve a spot for your group.
When you drive a vehicle so reliable it's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see what you're capable of in a vehicle that inspires confidence around every corner. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available. Warranties include 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year 60,000-mile basic. Warranties are limited. See retailer for details.
Looking to try something new at a Fightin' Phil's game this season? Give Briganti Wines a try. Briganti Wines is ran by former Fightin' Phil's great and big leaguer Mike Costanzo. Briganti Wines comes from the vineyards in Italy's Abruzzo region. They are committed to quality, authenticity, and sustainability, attracting a loyal following of customers. Get a wide variety of Briganti Wines wherever it is sold at First Energy Stadium this season. Visit BrigantiWines.com to learn more.
Fightin' Phillies are proud to partner with Berks County Mental Health and Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and suicide prevention with 3 simple words. Are you okay? The help is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide hurts and affects everyone, but help is here. We will work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-379-2007.
Back on the pregame show here on the Reading Fightin' Phillies Radio Network. Once again, my name is Jake Starr. And once again, a thank you to Andrew Baker, Fightin' Phillies reliever, and also last night's winning pitcher for joining us on the pregame show. So, a little more than 5 minutes away from first pitch. Managers Raul Dominguez on Somerset side and Al Padrique on the Fightin' Phil's side. Just finished up the home plate meeting with our umpiring crew tonight. Both managers head back to the dugout, and we are just moments away from first pitch at TD Bank Ballpark. Again, it's Game 5 of 6 between Reading and Somerset, Game 11 of 12 on this season-long 12-game road trip Reading went 1-5 last week at Binghamton, and they dropped the first 3 games of this series at Somerset before winning last night's game 2-0. Once again, that was a combined 5-pitcher bullpen shutout effort to capture the win for the Fightin Phils last night. So tonight they will look to give themselves a shot to split this series tomorrow. Of course, just one day at a time at this point. Fightin Phils looking for the victory in tonight's game. Moises Chassé for the Fightin Phils finishes off his warm-up tosses, and the Reading bullpen down the left field line. And Zach Messenger just completed his warm-up tosses down the right field line for the Somerset Patriots. It's a Patriots team that has been littered with big league rehabs this week. Anthony Rizzo's made a couple of starts. John Birdie, once again, back in the lineup, leading off, playing third tonight for Somerset. Cody Poteet started last night, and then just announced Luis Gill will get the start tomorrow for the Patriots. Yankees just announced his rehab assignment will continue here in Somerset. So as we near in on first pitch, let's take a look at our out-of-town scores. We'll start here in the Eastern League. Pretty much every game gets underway between 6 and 6:30 tonight. Actually, really the only game that hasn't started yet is Reading and Somerset. New Hampshire and Altoona still 0-0 at People's Natural Gas Field. Abdiel Mendoza and Anthony Solomato, the pitching matchup in that one. Portland and Harrisburg is not officially underway yet. They are in a rain delay with some rain out in Harrisburg. Harrisburg, of course, is where Reading finishes off the 2024 season. It's Erie at home next week, and then Harrisburg the following week. Bowie and Akron still scoreless in the bottom half of the second inning out at Canal Park. Aaron Davenport on the mound for the Rubber Ducks. Top of the second in Erie, Richmond has raced out to a 3-0 lead. Dylan Cumming on the mound for the Flying Squirrels. So he'll look to keep that lead in place. And in Hartford, top of the second inning, the Yard Goats on top of the Rumble Ponies 2-1. Nolan McLean, who got his first AA win against Reading last Tuesday, so nearly 2 weeks back, the two-way player, Nolan McLean, that is, on the mound currently, but trailing 2-1 against the Yard Goats. And, of course, here in Bridgewater, New Jersey, Somerset County, Reading and Somerset set to get underway in just a couple of moments' time. Moises Chassé and Zach Messenger both make their ways down to the dugout, so it should just be a matter of a couple of moments until the Patriots take the field, and we'll be about ready for baseball here on this Saturday night in Somerset. It's been a very overcast day. There's a little bit of sun starting to poke through the clouds here at about 6:32 on the East Coast, but it's been a mild day, 75, 80 degrees, very light and variable winds blowing maybe slightly out towards left center. The big American flag in center field is waving very, very slightly in the wind. A couple of roster moves today for the Fightin Phils to update you on. Tyler McKay rejoins the team from AAA Lehigh Valley. He was on their development list, but obviously was activated off that and then transferred back to Reading. It'll be McKay's second stint with the Fightin Phils this year, so we'll see how long that stint is. Reading, especially after last night, a little bit short on bullpen arms, so McKay likely to either get into tonight's game or tomorrow's game. And McKay was really strong last year with Reading before his call up to AAA Lehigh Valley. Had a bit of a slow start with the Iron Pigs this year, but he came to Reading and pitched really, really well, and then got called back up to Lehigh Valley. Hasn't pitched a ton for the Iron Pigs, but he comes back down now where Fightin Phils need some arms. So McKay will look to fill that role in the bullpen over the next couple of nights. And then the corresponding move to that was Gene Cabrera, placed on the development list. As we said, Cabrera was originally scheduled to pitch last night. Reading stayed in rotation, but Cabrera did not. It was a bullpen game led by Carlos Francisco, and it was a 5-pitcher effort to lead the Fightin Phils to a 2-0 victory on Friday night over Somerset. The Patriots, in their home white pinstripe uniforms, have taken the field, and we are about ready for first pitch here from TD Bank Ballpark. It's time for the national anthem. We'll step aside one final time. Lineups and first pitch after this on the Fightin Phils Radio Network.
Stand up, hands up. City of brotherly love. Stand up, hands up.
Wilson hits it in the air, out towards right. Oh, watch it fly, and it's a walk-off, game-winning home run for Ethan Wilson.
This one driven into left center field, turn, say goodbye. Carlos De La Cruz clears the scoreboard in left center field. Home run number 21, and the Fightins jump out on top.
You're listening to Reading Fightin' Phil's Baseball on the R Phil's Radio Network.
Swing and a miss, and back-to-back strikeouts as Sanchez cannot catch up to the 98-mile-an-hour fastball from Abel.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out. 10 strikeouts tonight for Griff McGarry.
Now, out to the ballpark with your broadcasters, Jake Starr and Bob McCool.
Taylor Marie with a great rendition of the national anthem, and we are ready for baseball on this Saturday night at TD Bank Ballpark. Game number 124 of the season, 14 left on the docket for the Fightin' Phils, and we are just moments away from it getting underway. Well, Somerset's on the field. The Fightin' Phils are getting ready to come to the plate, and let's take a look at the R Phils starting lineup, which tonight is presented by Golden Oaks Landscaping. Justin Crawford leads things off. He will play center field. Robert Moore second, plays second. Gabriel Rincones Jr. is third in left field. Carson Taylor bats fourth, the first baseman. Otto Kemp is fifth at third. Caleb Ricketts is sixth, the catcher. Eric Brito is seventh. He will play short. Ethan Wilson is eighth to the DH, and batting ninth is Cade Fergus, who was the hero in last night's game with the go-ahead single, and will play right field. Again, that's Crawford, Moore, Rincones, Taylor, Kemp, Ricketts, Brito, Wilson, and Cade Fergus. On the mound for the Somerset Patriots, it's Zach Messenger. Messenger, the 6'6", 225-pound, 24-year-old righty from Chandler, Indiana. He's making his 25th appearance, all with Somerset, 23rd start overall. He's 5-8 with a 3.40 ERA. He's been a workhorse, 132 and 1/3 innings pitched, 107 hits, 67 runs, 50 of them earned, 44 walks, 123 strikeouts, and a .218 batting average against. One crisp is thrown down. Holby the catcher. Rafael Flores at first. Anthony Siegler at second. Alexander Vargas is at short. John Birdie's at third. Grant Richardson at right. Spencer Jones in center. And Elijah Dunham is in left. Tyler Whitty has balls and strikes. Josiah Shepard's the ump at first. Paul Romer, the crew chief, completes this Eastern League three-man crew at third base. Justin Crawford will dig in from the left side, and we are about ready to get underway on this Saturday night. Zach Messenger from the stretch fires, and it's taken for a called strike, 0-1. First pitch delivered home at 6:38 p.m. on the East Coast. 80 degrees and cloudy, our game time temperature presented by All Temp Enterprises. Next pitch, Crawford hacks at it and fouls it back. It's 0-2. 0 for 4 night last night for Justin Crawford. Didn't strike out at all, put everything in play. A couple of balls hit hard and was robbed of a few base hits. Here's the offering. That's up 1 ball and 2 strikes. Crawford at 306 on the season. This is his 30th game with the Fightin' Phils. Made his debut on July the 19th in Portland. Messenger comes set at the belt, and the 1-2. Up again, 2-2 to the left-handed hitting Crawford. Messenger, last week at Portland, made the start 9 days ago on August the 22nd, a no decision. Did give up a run over 5 innings, walked 3 and struck out 5 in a solid performance at Hadlock Field. 2-2. Crawford swinging, he fouls it straight back, and will stay even at 2 again. Justin Crawford, a .306 hitter on the season. He's got a home run. He's got 17 RBI so far with Reading. And the 2-2. Swing and a foul ball again. Hits off the netting above the R-Phil's dugout on the third base side. So the count will stay 2 balls and 2 strikes. Infield pretty straight up for Somerset. Outfield maybe a couple of steps up from usual, but straight up elsewise. 2-2 for Messenger. Is up and away for a ball. It's 3-2. It's a 4-pitch mix for Zach Messenger. Throw a 4-seam fastball in the low to mid-90s. Also features a cutter, changeup, and a slider. Yankees number 17 overall prospect comes set at the belt. The 3-2. Swing and a miss from Crawford. He's down on strikes. And that's out number 1 from Zach Messenger. Long battle between him and Crawford. Messenger comes out on top. And that'll bring the switch hitting Robert Moore to the plate.
Second baseman, number 58, Robert Moore.
Robert Moore 0 for 3 in last night's ball game. Struck out 3 times. Did walk and scored what was the game-winning run in that top half of the 7th inning. Full dig in left side. Rhett Shingar placed on the lower right leg. Messenger comes ready at the belt. First pitch home. Swung on, ground ball, hardly hit first. Flores down to a knee, scoops it, and the first baseman will handle it himself, touch the bag, and that is out number 2.
Check out Band Desserts, located on Eastern Avenue in Somerset. Band Desserts is here for all of your sweet treat needs. Visit banddesserts.com. Left fielder, number 27, Gabriel Rincones
So
Jr.
Gabriel Rincones Jr. now will dig in from the left side. Last ball hit hard by Moore. It was 102 off the bat. So Messenger, after the long at-bat to Crawford, a quick out of Moore. And the first pitch to Rincones is taken for a called strike. It's 0-1. Patriots back in their home white uniforms tonight, where pinstripes on them, Patriots across the chest. Navy blue lettering, pinstripe pants, and a navy blue cap. 0-1. Rincones takes down. It's 1-1. Fightin Phillies in their navy alternate row tops, white lettering and numbering. Say Fightin's across the front. They wear gray pants. In the field, they wear a red cap with a blue feathered R on the front. 1-1. Rincones hacks it in and fouls it back. It's 1-2. Rincones didn't play in last night's ball game. Was 0 for 2 of a walk and a couple of strikeouts on Thursday night. That's a 1-2 count with 2 outs to him. The pitch. That one's down, a bounce. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rincones 0 for 2 with a walk against Messenger this season when they have faced each other. It's the 4th time Messenger has seen Reading this year, so he's quite familiar with them. 2-2. And Rincones takes it a bit up and off, and it's 3-2 to the lefty. So, first batter this inning, third batter this inning have worked full counts. Of course, Moore was out on a ground ball in the first pitch. And late timeout called from Gabriel Rincones Jr. Tyler Woody, the home plate umpire, hopped out quickly and pointed at Rincones to signify he called time. So the count's full, 2 outs in the top of the first. Messenger comes set at the belt. The payoff pitch. That's down ball 4. So Gabriel Rincones Jr. works himself a 2-out walk, and that'll bring Carson Taylor to the plate.
Pick up the new 2024 Somerset Patriots Player Team Tees featuring many of your favorite players from this season. Now available at the Patriots Team Store.
2 outs, top of the first. Still a scoreless ball game.
Number 8, Carson Taylor.
Taylor batting cleanup tonight after he was 0 for 4. 3 strikeouts in the 3-hole in last night's game. Taylor, who's at 285 on the season, comes set in the left end of the batter's box, but first Messenger will throw over. Rincones very much is a threat to run. He's got 16 stolen bases this year. 12 of them have come since the 19th of July, right after he came off the injured list. First pitch, Taylor swings and it's fouled back. It's 0-1. Fightin Phil's manager, Al Patriques, in the third base coach's box. Carl Ellison in the first base coach's box for the Fightin Phils. And Gabriel Rincones Jr. gets his lead off at first. 0-1 the count to Taylor. The pitch. That's out the letters for a called strike. It's 0-2. So Taylor, after striking out 3 times last night, quickly finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Messenger's at 17 pitches so far, and the righty will come set on the first base side of the rubber. The 0-2. Taylor tried the check, the appeal, and the third base umpire, Paul Romer, standing next to the second base bag, will say he went. So a pair of strikeouts in the first inning for Zach Messenger. Fightin' Phil's, no runs, no hits. They did leave one man on base. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Reading, nothing. Somerset coming to bat.
Empowering communities one relationship at a time is our commitment at Tompkins. Our customers have thrived thanks to our focus on local lending and their commitment to the customers they serve.
They do a great job, everything for us from our banking, our insurance, to our wealth management.
Tompkins has always been there for us.
We see a long relationship with Tompkins. They're good people.
Tompkins, banking, insurance, wealth. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Investment and insurance products are not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may lose value.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider of the Phillies. International Fireworks shoots every fireworks show throughout the season, including 9 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a nearby retail store in Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksareus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the Phillies.
On to the bottom half of the first inning. Reading, nothing. And here's the Somerset lineup they will take to the plate tonight. John Birdie, the third baseman, leads off. Spencer Jones, second and center. Rafael Flores plays first, bats third. Tyler Hardman, the cleanup man, the DH. Grant Richardson is fifth and right. Anthony Siegler, sixth and second. Elijah Dunham bats seventh, plays left. Eighth is Alexander Vargas, the shortstop. And ninth is Juan Crisp, the catcher. Moises Chassé on the mound, and the righty will rock and deal the first pitch home. And it's taken for a called strike. It's 0-1. Third start at the AA level for Chassé. He's 1-0, a 2.79 ERA. He's gone 9 2/3 innings, 6 hits allowed, 5 walks, 16 strikeouts. 0-1-2 Birdie is taken out for a ball. It's 1-1. 188 opponent's batting average against Moises Chassé, who's looked strong through 2 games with Reading thus far. And the 1-1. Birdie takes at the knees, called strike. It's 1-2. Chassé coming off a career-high 10 strikeouts last week at Binghamton. Went 4 2/3, gave up 1 hit, 2 runs. Did walk 4 with the 10 strikeouts. 1-2 on the outside corner, called strike 3. That's strikeout number 1 for Moises Chassé. 94 miles per hour, just free and easy from the righty. Carson Taylor plays first for Reading. Robert Moore is at second. Eric Brito at short. Otto Kemp's at third. Gabriel Rincones Jr. is in left. Justin Crawford's in center. Cade Fergus is in left. Caleb Ricketts is back behind the plate after a couple of nights off, and he'll do the catching. Spencer Jones in. First pitch home is taken down. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Jones, the Yankees' number 2 overall prospect, on a 6-game hitting streak for Somerset. The pitch, swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Following a strike, Chassé from the windup. Oh, rock and fire. And Jones swings it in, and it's hit foul. Way down the left field line. It's 1-2. Chassé throws a fastball in the mid-90s, sweeper, cutter, and changeup. Also included in the pitch arsenal. And here's the 1-2 to Jones. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chassé ranks the Phillies' number 26 overall prospect. in the most recent MLB pipeline rankings. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Jones down on strikes. So 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Moises Chaussee. It looks like he's picking up right where he left off. And that'll bring Rafael Flores to the plate with 2 outs in the inning. Chaussee, a native of Venezuela, turned 21 years old back in June and was acquired along with Seth Johnson by the Phillies from the Orioles in exchange for Gregory Soto the day of the trade deadline. Here's the first pitch to Flores, and he takes it outside for a ball. It's 1-0 to the righty. And it's a trade that has really shown some strong early returns for the Phillies organization. 1-0. Breaking pitch, that's in for a strike. It's 1-1. Seth Johnson made a start in Reading, then got called up to Lehigh Valley, and has been strong with the Pigs ever since. Last night, 6 innings of no-run ball, gave up just 1 hit. 1-1 from Chaussee, swing and a miss, it's 1-2. And Moises Chaussee is looking to punch out the side here in this bottom half of the first inning. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Still a scoreless ball game. Rafael Flores steps out and asks for time. Signed to the Orioles back in the summer of 2019. At just 16 years old as an international free agent. And he fires the 1-2. It's swung on, knuckle towards second over the head of a leaping Robert Moore, and it's in the right center field for a base hit. Moore tried to time it up, but just couldn't get up enough. So it's the first hit of the night for Somerset. Wasn't really hit that hard, just 83 off the bat from Flores. But nonetheless, it's a 2-out base runner for the Patriots, and that'll bring Tyler Hardman to the plate.
Designated hitter, number 36, Tyler Hardman.
So Hardman digs in from the right side as Flores gets the lead off first. Chaussee fires from the stretch, and it's in there for a called strike. Just such a free and easy 96 from Moises Chaussee. Someone not that big, 6'1", 213 he's listed at. Just such an easy delivery for the righty. 0-1 is a breaking pitch that misses down. It's a ball and a strike. Flores gets the lead off first. He's good for stolen bases in as many attempts with Somerset so far. Chaussee out of the stretch, set, fires home. That's a breaking pitch, misses just a bit up. It's 2-1. Last offering at 84 from Chaussee. Made his Double-A debut against New Hampshire a couple of weeks back. 5 innings. Gave up just 1 run, got the win. The pitch, runner takes off, pitches a strike, throw to second, bounces, and it gets by Moore into center field. Flores had his head down, so didn't realize it till it was too late that it got into center field. But nonetheless, Flores gets the stolen base. That's his 5th. As we said, pitch was a strike, so it's 2-2. Tyler Hardman, a 182 hitter. In a bit of a rut right now. He's hitless across his last 7. 0 for 17 over that stretch. And Chaussee is looking to send down the Somerset cleanup hitter with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Still scoreless. Chaussee comes set, checks the runner. Here's the 2-2. On the outside corner, called strike 3. Moises Chaussee strikes out the side in the home half of the first inning to send down Somerset. No runs in the inning on a hit. There were no errors. 1 man left on base. We've played 1 full from TD Bank Ballpark. We will head to the second. Still scoreless on the Fightin' Phillies Radio Network.
The Seidel Auto Group deck is a great spot for all fans with a summer picnic life and great tailgate atmosphere. During your picnic, you might even catch a souvenir, as the area is situated directly in the home run territory behind the left field wall. Regular season tickets are $34 per person for groups of 20 or more, and children 4 and under are free. Visit rfields.com/groups or call 610-370-BALL to reserve your group outing today.
You may Humane Pennsylvania is an innovative national leader in animal welfare with adoption centers, accredited nonprofit veterinarian hospitals, emergency animal rescue services, community pet assistance programs, and a free community dog park. At HPA, we are passionate about going the extra base to keep your pets healthy and happy at home with you. With a variety of services and different ways and times to access them and variable pricing, Humane Pennsylvania is here to provide your pets with exceptional care how, when, and where they need it. Visit humanepa.org for more information.
Top half of the second inning, still a scoreless ball game. And International Fireworks is the official sponsor of the Art Phil's fireworks shows during the 2024 season. Head to their store at 242 Sycamore Road in Douglasville. 5, 6, 7 to up for the Fightin' Phils. It'll start with Otto Kemp, who had the night off last night. And Zach Messenger is back on the mound for Somerset. Messenger faced one above the minimum in the first. He walked the batter, but that was pretty much it. First pitch to Kemp, taken down and away, 1-0.
I can't hear you.
Otto Kemp, who's hitless in his last time out. Waits from the right side. The 1-0 is up with the letters for a called strike. It's 1-1. Early returns, looks like it might be a higher strike zone from home plate umpire tonight, Tyler Whitty. Whitty behind the plate for the second time in this series. 1-1. Kemp swing and a miss. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 0 for 5, couple of strikeouts from Otto Kemp in game 2 of Thursday's twin bill. Technically not a doubleheader by rule because they finished to suspend the game, but pretty much was. 1-2, swing and a miss from Kemp out in front of an off-speed offering at 82 from Messenger. So that's strikeout number 3 for him and out number 1 for Somerset in the inning. Well, there have been a combined 9 hitters that come to the plate so far tonight, and 6 of them have struck out already. So now it's Caleb Ricketts in from the left side for the Fightin' Phils, the catcher. First pitch to him is taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Caleb Ricketts, a couple of games off for him. Last played in the first game of the doubleheader on Thursday. Here's the 0-1. That's up, 1 ball, 1 strike. 0 for 3 in that completion of the game on Thursday. Had a sac fly RBI in the 8th inning of that contest, Ricketts did. Here's the 1-1. And he swings and he pops it up towards shallow left. Towards the line it slices. John Birdie goes over, drifts in the foul territory, and the third baseman makes the catch on the warning track for out number 2.
Check out tonight's game day special available at our concession stands. This week's concession specials, the Taylor Pork Roll Jersey Burger and mini corn dogs.
So that'll bring Eric Brito to the plate for the Fightin' Phils with 2 going into the inning. And that'll bring John Birdie, the third baseman, up towards the cutout of the third base bag. Rest of the infield back. Flores at first, by about halfway in. First pitch to Brito, he swings and it's fouled. It's 0-1. Brito 0 for 3 in last night's game. Did work a walk. He was the first base runner of the game for the Fightin' Phils in the 4th inning. Reading had no hits into the 5th inning of last night's game, but they did enough offensively to grab themselves the 2-0 victory last night and snap the 5-game losing streak. Messenger comes set at the belt. Here's the 0-1. Brito swings and it's line foul down the left field line towards the Reading bullpen, where Andrew Baker will shoot up and retrieve it. Had a great conversation with Andrew Baker on our pregame show today. If you missed it, you can just scrub back on your YouTube feed and find that conversation with Baker. Of course, we prefer if you do that after the game. Don't want to miss any of the action, of course. 0-2 the count to Brito, 2 outs, top of the second. Bases empty, scoreless ball game. Messenger comes set. And the 0-2. Bit up and away for a ball. It's 1-2. Frito began the year with Jersey Shore. Promoted to Reading on July the 15th. Pretty much with that big group that got the call up coming out of the All-Star break. Justin Crawford, of course, included too. The 1-2 was swung on and hit hard towards short. 2 outs for Vargas, who waits back on it. His throw to first is in time, and that'll retire the side here in the second. 3 up, 3 down for the Fightin' Phils. We played an inning and a half at TD Bank Ballpark. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless in the Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living.
The Fightin' Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
On to the bottom half of the second inning. This inning is brought to you by Cornwall Manor, an active senior living, not-for-profit community in Scenic Cornwall, PA, outside of Lebanon. 0-0 our score in this home half of the second inning. Grant Richardson will lead things off for the Patriots. 5, 6, and 7 due up against Moises Chasse, who struck out the side in the first inning. First frame that saw him fire 18 pitches, 12 for strikes. And the first pitch to Richardson is taken at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. So Chasse already up to 19 strikeouts through 10 2/3 innings pitched in his very brief time in Double-A. 0-1 is swung on and grounded. Fair ball, gloved by Taylor. And now the umpire, Josiah Shepard's going to say foul. He signaled fair. Looked like Taylor scooped it left of the chalk, and then moments later he said, never mind, it's foul.
With a very worthy beneficiary tonight, Open Door Recovery.
So 0-2 the count to Grant Richardson. Richardson, a deep breath, will step back in from the left side. 256 hitter is Grant Richardson. 17th round pick of the Yankees back in 2021. And here is the 0-2 pitch home. On the outside corner, called strike 3. Make that 4 strikeouts for Moises Chasse tonight through the first 5 batters he's faced. Nice and easy 97 on the outside corner. And that was an absolutely terrific spot for that pitch. So that'll bring the switch hitting Anthony Siegler to step in. Chasse will rock and fire to him. And it's at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. 95 on that fastball at the knees. Just amazing how easy these mid-90s fastballs look. 0-1 is swung on and fouled back. That was a breaking pitch at 90, and it's 0-2. Would have been the cutter from Chasse. Of course, the big thing with him is just got to limit those walks. Had 4 last week against Binghamton. He had just 1 in his Double-A debut. And here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 5 strikeouts for Moises Chasse. And he is sent down 3 in a row. And that'll bring Elijah Dunham to the plate with 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 8, Elijah Dunham.
A lot of people describe the fastball of Chassé as a riding fastball, and what does that mean? People would ask. Riding it rides. It stays in the zone. It has life all the way through the zone. First pitch, a breaking pitch down the Dunham. It's 1-0. And Chassé rocks the 1-0. Swing and a miss, it's 1-1. But a lot of times fastball might die a bit late or might not just be strong all the way through the zone. But not with Chassé. He's got a riding fastball, and it is an exciting one to watch. Just a lot of life through the zone. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, it's 1-2. And Moises Chassé is a strike away from striking out the side for the second straight inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Elijah Dunham will step out and ask for time. 0-0 game, home half for the second. Innings brought to you by Cornwall Manor, an active senior living community outside of Lebanon. The 1-2. That's down, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
28 pitches so far for Chassé. So just 10 so far here in the frame. He will wind and fire the 2-2, and it swung on and missed, struck him out. Second inning in a row, Moises Chassé strikes out the side. He's got 6 strikeouts through 2 innings, and we will head to the top of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Still scoreless in the Fightin' Phil's Radio Network.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living.
Are you looking for a reliable food distributor to meet all your culinary needs? Look no further than our trusted team at Feaser's Food Distributors. For over 120 years, our products have been sourced from the best farms and suppliers, ensuring that you get the best ingredients for your restaurant or organization. From fresh produce to premium meats, Feaser's supplies everything but the appetite. Visit Feasers.com today to experience the difference in working with a top-tier, family-owned food distributor. Feaser's, your partner for success in the kitchen. Looking for a fast and hassle-free way to get your snacks and non-perishable groceries? Look no further than FeasersDirect.com. With just a few clicks, discover the convenience of having your culinary essentials ready for a pickup at our headquarters in Harrisburg.
On to the top half of the third inning. Still a scoreless ball game. And us here at the Fightin' Phil's want to thank our good friends at Pepsi for presenting the 2024 season here in Baseball Town. Go Fightin' Phil's and drink more Pepsi. Ethan Wilson will dig in from the left side against Zach Messenger. First pitch to Wilson is swung on and grounded foul to the right side. It's 0-1.
So stop by our concession stands and enjoy a little sunshine in a can.
Story of the night is early and quickly becoming the outing from Moises Chassé. He has faced 7 batters. He has retired 6, and all 6 have been via strikeout. Chassé has struck out the side for 2 straight innings. 0-1. Wilson takes it in tight. It's 1-1. It's 8-9-1, 2 up for the Fightin' Phil's here in the frame. And it looks like early we have another pitcher's duel in our hands. The 1-1 is taken at the knees for a called strike. It's 1-2. Fastball at 94 from Zach Messenger. One, 2. That's down. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Wilson. Messenger comes ready at the belt. Wilson, the lefty, digs in. Here's the pitch, and he'll swing and pop it up foul behind home plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wilson just one hit in 10 at-bats so far this week. His one hit was a home run, his 7th of the season. Came back on Wednesday night. The 2-2 is swung on and grounded foul. Just past Carl Ellison, waiting in the first base coach's box.
Third base concession stands for some frosty, delicious Mr. Softy ice cream.
Wilson, a 220 hitter this year. He's got those 7 home runs. He's driven in 27 runs. And the 2-2 is outside for a ball 3-2. It's very much been an up and down season for Ethan Wilson. Missed about the first month after an injury in spring training. And just took him really a while to kind of get his feet under him once he came back. The 3-2 is swung on and fouled back. It'll stay 3-2. Didn't his first home run until June, last week of the month. And in a post-game interview a couple of weeks back, we asked him, what's been going well lately? And he goes, I'm done tinkering. I'm just going up there and I'm just hitting. 3-2 is swung on and it's popped up. Left side of the infield, Birdie, right on the edge of the infield, makes the catch at third base. That's out number 1. And that's 5 straight sent down by Zach Messenger, and that'll bring Cade Fergus, the 9-man, the right fielder, to the plate.
Cade Fergus.
So Fergus digs in from the right-handed batter's box with 1 out in this 3rd inning. Messenger fires home. And it's taken for a strike. It's 0-1. And here's the 0-1. That's up at the letters for a ball. It's 1-1. Fergus was the hero in last night's game, had a 2-run single in the 7th that proved to be the game-winning base hit. The 1-1 is taken outside for a ball. It's 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike to count to Cade Fergus, who's up to 9 RBI after his 2 last night. Next pitch is down for a ball. It's 3-1 to Fergus. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Cade Fergus. 9th man in the running lineup. So we said we got an early pitcher's duel on our hands. And the pitch. That is down ball 4. So second walk issued by Zach Messenger. And that'll flip the lineup card over and send us back to the top to Justin Crawford.
You get access to news and stats. And make sure you sign up for our on-field promotions. Stay informed. Get involved.
Crawford 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out swinging back in the first to lead off this game. And with 1 out and some speed, we'll see if Reading maybe puts Fergus in motion. Birdie plays up at 3rd. Maybe thinking there's going to be a chance of a bunt here. And the first pitch to Crawford is taken down at the feet. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Fergus gets his lead off first. 1-0 the count to Crawford. And they'll throw over and check on him. And it's back in time, 1-0. The count still. Messenger comes ready at the letters. Checks on Fergus at first and fires. And Crawford swings ground ball off the glove of Messenger. It's gloved by the second baseman Siegler. And on fire to Vargas at short, and that's all they'll get. But a very impressive play. Messenger leapt for it. It hit his glove. It shot, fortunately for Somerset, right to Siegler, who gloved it and flipped to Vargas. So it's a 1-4-6 fielder's choice. And Fergus is out at second, and that'll bring Robert Moore to the plate. 2 outs in the inning. Moore, the switch hitter, bats from the left side. First pitch a bit up for a ball. It's 1-0. Next pitch is up. It's 2-0 to Robert Moore. Moore so far tonight is 0 for 1. He grounded out to first baseman Flores, his first time up in the first. And there's 2 outs in the top of the third. 2-0 the count to Moore. Still a scoreless ball game as Crawford leads off first. And they'll throw over and check on Fergus. He's back in time. Phillies and Braves about to get underway in South Philadelphia. Game 3 of that series, and Moore swings the next pitch. Skies into the air down the right field line. Foul territory, Richardson over, and it's a foul ball. So it'll make it a 2-ball, 1-strike count.
Parter Play is a state-of-the-art indoor golf simulator facility located right here in
Phillies
Somerset.
lost in last night's contest, so the lead in the National League East is back up to 5, but they got their ace, Zach Wheeler, on the mound, who will try to give the Phillies the edge in the series again, heading into tomorrow night's game on Sunday Night Baseball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs to count to Robert Moore. They'll throw over and they'll check on Crawford. He dives back in safely. Wouldn't shock me if they try and send Crawford. I mean, we know he's got the speed, and he's got 12 stolen bases this year in 13 attempts. All since July the 19th, his debut. 2-1, he'll stay put. Moore will swing, and it's foul. Got a piece of his foot, and Moore drops down to a knee. And looks like he'll be okay, but it'll take a moment to walk it off to the right side of the home plate dirt circle on the first base end. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Robert Moore. 2 outs in the top of the third. Still a scoreless ball game. As we said, looks like we have an early pitcher's duel on our hands. Messenger, though, is up to 50 pitches already through 2 2/3. And the righty comes sit first base side of the rubber. 2-2. Moore swings and a chopper towards first, but foul. Glove by Flores just to the right of the white chalk.
For the 2025 season by becoming part of the team as a season ticket holder. Scan the QR code at your seat to learn more.
Infield is more shaded. Shortstop Vargas nearly behind the second base bag. Birdie at third is basically at short. A huge hole down the line at third. 2-2. Moore takes inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to count, 2 outs in the third. Justin Crawford will get a head start from first on this full count pitch. The pitch, that's down, ball 4. Gets away from the catcher. Crawford turns around second. He'll stop as Crisp is able to get there quickly and get it. And it is ball 4. So now it'll be runners on first and second for Gabriel Rincones Jr. That the 3rd walk of the night for Zach Messenger.
Left fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
It's kind of been the one issue for Messenger tonight has been the walks, and it's been long at-bats and just inability to finish off those at-bats. We'll see if Rincones can make him pay here. It's the first time tonight a runner has reached scoring position for Reading. 2 outs, top 3 still scoreless. Man on first and second for Rincones. Messenger set and fires, and Rincones started and stopped, doesn't matter. Pitches a strike at the letters. Fastball at 95 from Zach Messenger. Rincones does have a home run this week. He's 2 for 10 in the series. Was off last night. And the 0-1. That's down. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sun setting on an overcast evening at TD Bank Ballpark. Very light wind blowing in towards center, or in from center. Messenger checks Crawford, the 1-1. big swing and a miss from Rincones. It's 1-2. Behind a fastball at 94 from Zach Messenger. Rincones has got 11 home runs this year. He's driven in 21. 271 hitter. Of course, it's been over pretty limited action as he missed 3 months on the injured list. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now Messenger will step off. It's been really kind of a story of 2 different paces between the starting pitchers tonight. Chassé is humming and working quickly, where Messenger, it's been more methodical. Here's the 1-2. Rincones swings, ground ball right side, 2 hops for Siegler, fields at chest high. Second baseman comes set, fires the first in time. That'll retire the side in the third. No runs for the Fightin' Phils, no hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. We will head to the home half of the third. Still 0-0 here on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Berks County Mental Health and Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and suicide prevention with 3 simple words. Are you okay? The help is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide hurts and affects everyone, but help is here. We will work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-379-2007.
Bottom half of the third inning is brought to you by Swartz Culleton PC. You can expect reliable and experienced attorneys who are committed to getting you justice after a serious personal injury. Call Swartz Culleton today at 1-800-JUSTICE. Well, it's still 0-0 in the home half of the third. It'll be 8-9-1 due up for our old Dominguez is at Patriots. Alexander Vargas will get the inning started for Somerset. And Moises Chassé, who has been just nothing short of excellent in tonight's ball game, is back out for his third inning of work. And Chassé, the righty, will rock and deal the first offering home. It's taking a bit up for a ball. It's 1-0. Chassé has faced 7 batters. He's allowed 1 hit so far. The 1-0 is in sight for a ball. It's 2-0. The other 6 batters he's faced have all been struck out. He has struck out the side in 2 straight innings. He has sent down 4 in a row on strikes. 2-0 is swung on, hit in the air well, right center field. Fergus and Crawford both go back. And Crawford, the center fielder, will... Did he make the catch? They collided, and yes, he did. Crawford and Fergus collide in right center field. Crawford comes up with it, flips the Fergus, and Crawford extra couple of seconds to get off. Both lose their hats, but it looks like both are okay. Al Padrique and Meg Flaherty were about 4 steps out of the dugout, but don't proceed any further than there. And nonetheless, what was a pretty routine play turned a little scary at the end. But nonetheless, retired is Vargas, and that'll bring Juan Crisp to the plate. That snaps the strikeout streak for Chassé, but he's retired 5 in a row. Now he has the catcher and Crisp, the 9-man in the lineup. First pitch is over for a called strike. It's 0-1. 96 on that very free and easy delivery from Chassé. Here's the 0-1. Breaking pitch, but outside. It's 1-1. Crisp didn't play on last night's ball game, but with Flores playing first tonight, Crisp is behind the plate. 1-1. Swung on and fouled back. It's 1-2. So presumably so, it'll be Flores who catches the day game tomorrow. And on the Reading side will be probably one of Josh Bro or Andrik Nava. Wouldn't shock me if it's Bro. He's not caught yet since coming off the injured list earlier this week. He's DH and he's played first. 1-2 is at the knees, called strike 3. 7 strikeouts for Moises Chasse tonight. 2 outs in the inning for John Birdie.
John Birdie.
So John Birdie digs in for the right side. He's on Major League rehab here with Somerset. It's his second rehab stint this year. Actually played in Reading back in April. First one to him. He's down for a ball. It's 1-0. That was pitch number 38 from Moises Chasse tonight. So he's getting strikeouts, but he's also keeping the pitch count down. And the 1-0 is outside for a ball. It's 2-0.
Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, clap, clap.
Birdie struck out looking his first time up to lead off the bottom of the first. Next pitch to him is a breaking pitch. It's a strike. It's 2-1. The ball got away from Ricketts. It was in and out of his mitt, but obviously it's a strike and there's nobody on base, so no harm, no foul. Birdie swings and he fouls it straight back. It's just over our head in the broadcast booth, and it moves the count to 2-2. Ball rolled down the roof and in and out of the hands of a fan who was trying to make the catch, and then shot a couple of rows in front of said fan. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Chasse looking for his second straight 1-2-3 inning. He's retired 6 in a row. Still scoreless bottom 3. And the righty will rock and fire. Ground ball short. Waiting back on it, Brito fields it cleanly. Fires a throw across in time. And that will retire the side in the bottom of the 3rd. No runs in the inning, no hits for the Patriots. There were no errors by the Fightin' Phils, and ultimately no men are left on base. 3rd of the way through from Somerset. We're still scoreless in the Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Did you know that the blood that you donate at Miller Keystone Blood Center stays right here in your community? That's right, it goes to your area hospitals. So you might just be helping a family member, a friend, or a neighbor. Call Miller Keystone Blood Center, the only community blood center servicing your local hospitals. 1-800-BA-DONOR or go to giveapint.org. We're located at 1047 Old Burnville Road, just behind Classic Harley-Davidson.
Still a scoreless ball game in the top half of the 4th inning. A reminder that every Tuesday, all active military and veterans receive $3 off box seats, thanks to the residents at Village Greens. So Reading looking to try and scratch something across. As we said, still scoreless so far. In this top half of the 4th inning, Carson Taylor will lead things off 4-5-6-2 up against Zach Messenger, who is back out for inning at number 4 of work. It's been an early pitcher's duel between Messenger and Moises Chasse, but we talked about it's been very different tempos, I feel like, for both pitchers. Messenger has been longer innings, longer between pitches, and Chasse's been pretty much quick and efficient with it. First pitch of the inning is taken by Taylor for a strike. It's 0-1. Little history nugget concerning a former Fightin' Phil and former Phillies great. Get to you after this 0-1 pitch. Taylor swings and he pops it up. Shallow left, Birdie out, Dunham in, and Birdie, the third baseman, leaps to make a very impressive catch along the line and left. Probably went a good 95 feet in the left field to make the catch. That's out number 1. Gonna bring Otto Kemp to the plate. But August 31st, 2006, 18 years ago today, Ryan Howard set the Phillies' all-time single-season home run record. Howard ultimately in that MVP winning season
Third baseman, Otto Kemp.
hit 58 home runs. Howard, who was with the Fightin' Phils in 2004, so 20 years ago, played in baseball town. First pitch to Kemp, bit up and in, it's 1-0. Otto Kemp is 0 for 1 in tonight's ball game, struck out swinging back in the second. Next offering to him is over for a called strike, it's 1-1. Kemp scuffling a bit as of late. Looking to try and turn things around here. He's hitting just 190 across his last 5 games. Next offering is way down and away, 2-1. Sun nearly set here at TD Bank Ballpark, 7:30 on the East Coast. Lights basically in full effect at this point in the waning days of summer. 2-1, Kemp swings, and he flares it in the infield towards the middle. Second baseman Siegler, about 2 steps behind the second base bag, will make the catch. And that is out number 2 for Caleb Ricketts. Well, yeah, gone are the days of the sun being up till nearly 9 o'clock. Now it's sunset, 7:15, 7:30-ish. Especially here in Somerset, a little bit earlier than Reading, just given it's about 100 miles to the east. But fall pretty much right around the corner. First pitch to Ricketts is down 1-0. School's back in session, pretty much mostly in PA. I think in Jersey it starts Tuesday, but by the middle of this upcoming week, pretty much all schools will be back. Of course, that means football season underway. Week 1 of college football today. Ricketts takes the 1-0 for a strike. It's 1-1. Two outs in the top of the fourth. Still a scoreless ball game. Reading yet to have a hit tonight. Pitcher Messenger is at the knees and on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Really good spot from him. Off-speed pitch at 86. One-two. Ricketts swings and he cuts it back foul. Behind home plate, it'll stay 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ricketts 0 for 1 tonight. He popped up the third his first time up. Infield has him shaded the pool. Here's the pitch. Ricketts swings and he fouls it off the facing of the Somerset dugout. It's 1-2. So ball and 2 strikes still. 2 outs to Ricketts. Messenger will fire. Ricketts will take. It's 2-2. Thought about pulling the trigger for a second, but held back. Ricketts, another one who had a strong start to this summer, but has kind of scuffled over the last month or so. He's hitting 147 across his last 10. Here's the 2-2. He swings and he fouls it back again. It'll stay 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even though they haven't gotten a hit, Reading has put pitches on Messenger. That was his 7th pitch of this at-bat. And he's up to 70 pitches. 43 of them have been for strikes. And the 2-2 again. Ricketts swings and a line drive through the hole, left side, base hit. So that's the first hit of the night for the Fightin' Phils. Comes off the bat of Caleb Ricketts. And it's a 2-out base runner for Eric Brito. Shortstop Vargas was playing behind the second base bag. Birdie was shaded towards the shortstop spot, and Ricketts able to place it right between the two of them in that 5.5 hole, spot that Tony Gwynn spent a lot of time in throughout his Hall of Fame career. And so each team 1 hit apiece now as Brito digs in. Still 2 outs, top of the fourth. First pitch home is taken down for a ball. It's 1-0. Eric Brito 0 for 1 tonight. He grounded out to short to finish off the second inning. The pitch takes up the letters for a ball. It's 2-0. Eric Brito, a .269 hitter with 2 outs this season. 2-0 to him. Down again. It's 3 balls, no strikes. got to think it's red light all the way. And you look down at Al Padrique in the third base coach's box, and he stuck out that index finger to his side, basically saying, yeah, you're going to take here. 3-0. Way up and in. Nearly hit Burrito in the right hand of the batter's box. Nonetheless, it's back-to-back base runners. That's the fourth walk issued by Messenger. So, put men on first and second now for Ethan Wilson.
Designated hitter, Ethan Wilson.
4 walks tonight, as we said, for Messenger. He's struck out 3, but he hasn't struck out a batter since the second inning. It's been over a turn through the lineup since his last K. Last pitch to Burrito was 93, up and in towards him. So 2 outs for Wilson, men on first and second. Chance for Redding to try and strike first. First pitch to Wilson. He will take for a ball. It's 1-0. Wilson 0 for 1 tonight. He popped up to third base, John Birdie, who's been very busy at the hot corner tonight, especially on a lot of pop flies. Ricketts leads off second. Burrito off first. Messenger set and deals. And Wilson swings and misses. It's 1-1. Helped him out a little bit after 5 straight balls. Swinging a pitch down and in. Wilson a .215 hitter this year with runners in scoring position. It's .206 when there's 2 outs. The 1-1. And he swings and he pops it up. Foul territory behind home plate. Crisp off with a mass, runs towards the Redding on deck circle on the third base side. But it'll land out a play foul, and it's 1-2. Pitch number 78 for Messenger, so if he can get through this inning, maybe only 1 more inning for Zach Messenger tonight. Of course, Moises Chassé has kept his pitch count pretty low. It's south of 50 through the first 3 innings. First and second, 2 outs, 1-2 the count. Still a scoreless ball game, top 4. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball foul past the first base coach's box. And we'll do it again at 1-2. Wilson's got 27 RBI this year. And he's got some standing out there for him if he can find some green grass in the outfield. 1-2 the count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That's down and in, 2-2 to Wilson. That's another at-bat of 5 or more pitches to a Fightin' Phil's hitter. Wilson, the 5th man of the plate this inning. Messenger comes set at the belt. Checks back at Ricketts at second, 2-2. Wilson swings on a line drive, snared by Siegler, the second baseman, going to his left, and a throw to first is in time. Wilson hit it hard, 107 off the bat, but a better play by Anthony Siegler to retire the side in the top of the 4th. No runs for the Fightin' Phils. They did get on the board with a hit. No errors, and 2 are left on base. We played 3.5 from TD Bank Ballpark. We'll head to the home half of the 4th, still scoreless here on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
Are you ready to embark on the adventure of retirement? Welcome to the Highlands at Wyomissing, where over 35 years of experience have perfected the art of senior living. Nestled on over 113 acres of serene landscape, our community offers a haven for active seniors seeking tranquility and excitement alike. Discover a lifestyle enriched with stunning amenities and engaging activities, all within the premier nonprofit life care community in Berks County. Bid farewell to home maintenance and embrace more quality time with loved ones as you enjoy a calendar brimming with thrilling events and trips. Experience the security, independence, and boundless opportunities that await you at the Highlands at Wyomissing. Call us today and unlock the possibilities of your retirement.
Visit the Brentwoods Industries Fightin' Phil's team store to stay repped all season long. Head to our store at First Energy Stadium or online at artphils.com/shop. We have a wide variety of Fightin' Phil's hats, jerseys, kids apparel, and much more. Looking for something new? Check out our brand new Pinstripe and Los Luchadores jerseys. Root for your Fightins in style and stop by the Brentwood Industries Fightin' Team store or artphils.com/shop.
On to the bottom half of the fourth inning, and throughout this fourth inning, we will take a look around the Phillies organization thanks to our friends at EPA Weather Consulting, your source for public and private weather forecasts in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, along with northern and eastern Maryland. So still scoreless, home half of the fourth. 2-3, 4-2 up for Somerset, starting with Spencer Jones. 0-for-1 with a strikeout tonight. And first pitch from Chassé is swung on by Jones. Hit down the left field line. It's slicing in foul territory, and it'll go out of play towards the picnic area. It's 0-1. So Moises Chassé has faced 10 batters tonight, and he has struck out 7 of them. He's allowed just 1 base runner, came via a hit in the first. And here is the 0-1 to Spencer Jones. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Phillies fell 7-2 last night against the Braves. JT Realmuto and Bryson Stott each homered. Currently in the bottom of the second with a pair of outs in a scoreless ball game. But they are threatening. Pitch to Jones is swung on and tapped foul to the right side. It'll stay 0-2. Lehigh Valley 5-1 win against Syracuse last night. Seth Johnson 6 scoreless innings, 1 hit, 5 strikeouts. Jersey Shore 6-3 win against Hudson Valley. Luke Russo 5 shutout innings and the win. 0-2. Jones will take down. It's 1-2. Kean Anthony had 2 hits and 2 RBI. Pierce Bennett a triple and 3 RBI. And Clearwater was rained out again, so we'll try and play 2 again today against Fort Myers. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Spencer Jones, the pitch. Bit up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Yankees. Number 2 overall prospect. And that was your Phillies organizational report presented by EPA Weather Consulting. 2-2. That's in there for a called strike 3. Breaking pitch from Chassé at 82. It's the 2nd strikeout tonight for Spencer Jones, and it's the 8th so far tonight out of the first 11 batters that Chassé has faced. And that'll bring Rafael Flores to the plate. 47 pitches so far tonight for Chassé, 32 for strikes. And he has just been locked in tonight on a different level than what we've seen his first 2 outings. First offering way out in front of it, a swing and a miss is Flores, 0-1. Chassé pitching backwards there, 87. And Flores' thought process was probably, I'm going to try and beat him, and couldn't do that. 0-1 is another pitch to the knees for a strike. It's 0-2. So quickly in a hole is Flores, who thought he had a good game plan coming into the at-bat, but Chassé goes back-to-back off-speed offerings, and now Flores has to step out and recollect his thoughts. So 0-2 and an out. Chassé rocks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 9 strikeouts for Moises Chassé tonight. And boy, are we watching something special going on early here in Somerset. 9 strikeouts for Chassé through 3 2/3 innings pitched. 9 of the 11 outs have been strikeouts. 9 of the 12 batters have been struck out. Here's Hardman, first pitch, and it's over for a called strike. It's 0-1. Just, ridiculous at this point. 51 pitches, 36 for strikes. And, of course, ridiculous in a good way. Just unreal stuff we're seeing from Chassé. 0-1, swing and a miss, it's 0-2. And Moises Chassé is a strike away from matching his career high in strikeouts. Oh, by the way, it's the bottom of the 4th inning. And time is called by Hardman. He got the 10 last week, but it was a mixed bag. He had the 4 walks. This week, there's been no mixed bag. The bag has been very consistent. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, bases empty, scoreless game. Chassé comes set. Will fire the 0-2 to Hardman. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. 10 strikeouts for Moises Chassé. Matches a career high through 4 innings. And he has struck out the side for the 3rd time tonight. 1, 2, 3 inning for the Patriots. We will head to the 5th. Still scoreless here on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
Every time you grab an ice-cold 20-ounce Pepsi, you'll find a Pepsi emoji on the side of the bottle. So while the Pepsi delivers this, the Pepsi emoji delivers this.
Ooh.
So go ahead, crack open a Pepsi, and tell the world how you feel and what you love with Pepsi emojis. Say it with Pepsi.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider of the Phillies. International Fireworks shoots every fireworks show throughout the season, including 9 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a nearby retail store in Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksrus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the Phillies.
Top of the 5th inning, and the Fightin' Phillies like to recognize Body Zone Sports and Wellness as the official workout facility of the Phillies. Zach Messenger's back out for his 5th and potentially final inning of work, and Cade Fergus leads off 9-1-2, 2 up for the Fightin' Phillies.
Businesses and how to join, visit scbp.org.
So Fergus digs in from the right side, and just Moises Chassé is ridiculous right now. 10 strikeouts through 4 innings. First pitch to Fergus is up for a ball. It's 1-0. Next pitch is up and in for a ball. It's 2-0 to Cade Fergus. For what it's worth, the Reading high in strikeouts this year is 11, which has been done by a couple of guys. I think Chassé might pass that. 2-0 is down. 3 balls and no strikes. 10 strikeouts. He has struck out this side in 3 of 4 innings. He has also struck out 10 of the 13 batters that he's faced. Of course, 10 of the 12 outs have come via the K. 3-0, Fergus taken all the way. It's a strike. It's 3-1. So it's a scoreless ball game, top half of the 5th inning. 3-1 the count to the 9-man Cade Fergus. And Messenger deals. Fergus swings. Ground ball left side. To his left, Birdie, the third baseman, gobbles it up. Throws the first. It's a bit high, but Flores a good stretch. And they beat Fergus by about 2 steps, and that is out number 1. That'll bring Justin Crawford to the plate.
Center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Crawford is 0 for 2 in tonight's ballgame. He struck out and has also grounded into a fielder's choice. Infield plays back minus Birdie at third, who's up. And the first pitch is down for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Crawford swings, ground ball towards the middle. It'll leak into center for a base hit. So Justin Crawford's off the snide, snaps an 0 for 6 spell dating back the last couple of nights. And he's got a 1-out single to bring Robert Moore to the plate. You got to think, given the struggles of the Reading offense and especially how well Chassé's pitching tonight, see if Reading, with 1 out, yes, but they try and play some small ball here.
Second baseman, Robert Moore.
So Moore will dig in from the left side. The switch hitter wiggles the light brown bat above his left shoulder. First pitch, Moore swings and fouls it off himself in the box again. It's 0-1. Robert Moore tonight is 0 for 1. He's grounded out the first. He's also walked. Chassé so far is at 53 pitches, so there's really probably no thought of taking him out of this ball game quite yet. And here's the pitch. Moore swings and pops it up. Left side. In the infield, towards foul territory goes John Birdie. And the third baseman makes the catch about 4 steps to the left of the chalk. That's out number 2 for Gabriel Rincones Jr. Very busy night for John Birdie at third, so he's certainly getting his work in his rehab stint. One that's felt like it's been quite a long one. That'll bring Gabriel Rincones Jr. to the plate, 2 outs. Top of the 5th, scoreless ball game. Be hard-pressed to think Crawford doesn't steal in this at-bat. First pitch to Rincones, a strike. It's 0-1. Rincones tonight, he's walked and he's grounded out the second. Of course, Reading's bullpen quiet. You can't see the Somerset pen from here. Throw back over. Crawford back in safely. The Messenger at 91, so I'm sure somebody's throwing if he gets into some trouble. Here's the pitch. And Rincones swings. It's a high, towering fly ball towards right. Not deep. Richardson, the right fielder, towards the line and in, makes the catch. And that'll retire the side in the top of the 5th inning. No runs on a hit. No errors, 1 left. We're halfway through here in Somerset. Still a scoreless ball game. Don't go anywhere. The Moises Chaussee Show returns after this on the Fightin' Phillies Radio Network.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Bally Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Bally Live app today.
Bottom half of the 5th inning, still a scoreless ball game. Second night in a row, we've cruised 0-0 scores at the midway point. This inning is brought to you by Cornwall Manor, a unique and charming community nestled on a 190-acre wooded campus with many walking trails, including the Lebanon County Rail Trail. So bottom 5, 0-0. It'll be Grant Richardson up for the Patriots, 5-6-7 due up. It's been 10 in a row, retired by Moises Chaussee. Last batter reaching was Flores on a single in the first. Chaussee's had a career-high 10 strikeouts. The first pitch is swung on and fouled. It's 0-1. At least that matches a career-high 10 strikeouts. He has struck out 10 in consecutive weeks. Emerson Castellano, who pitches tomorrow, has also struck out 10 in consecutive starts. Just racking up the Ks right now. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And you got to think at this point, Somerset's going to be aggressive because Chaussee, the controls, we said, it's been a mixed bag, but tonight it's been on. So you got to think that they recognize that and they say, okay, we can't sit back. We can't be passive, or else we're going to get ourselves in the holes. And when you get into a hole tonight, Moises Chaussee is mowing them down. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs to Richardson. And the righty rocks and fires. And that one's cranked in the air deep to center. Crawford back. Fergus as well. Crawford has space, couple of steps in front of the track, and he makes the catch in right center field. So 11 in a row now retired by Chaussee. That one not a strikeout, unfortunately, but he's still at 10 through 4 1/3 innings pitch. Also at 56 pitches, 41 for strikes. Fastball hit well, 101 off the bat, 334 feet. Maybe a little off the hands from Richardson. Nonetheless, here's Siegler. And the first pitch to him is over for a strike. It's 0-1. And everything that Chaussee's throwing is landing tonight. That's an off-speed pitch at the knees for a strike. Fastball, he's getting it where he wants it. 0-1 is swung on a ground ball, shallow short. Brito charges, fields it, fires on the run in time. and 2 quickly down here in the 5th. So Chasse's strong run continues. Of course, not a strikeout, shockingly. And that'll now bring Elijah Dunham to the plate. He's just at 58 pitches, but he's never thrown more than 5 innings in an outing in his career. So you wonder, there is some stretching going on. You wonder if they bring him back out for the 6, if it's a pitch count number, or if it's just an up-down type number. First pitch to Dunham at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. Elijah Dunham, second time up. He's 0 for 1 of the strikeout tonight. Here's the 0-1. That's a bit down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Healthy cut from Dunham. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom half of the 5th. 61 pitches for Chasse. Looking for strikeout number 11. Pull, wind, and fire. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Make that a new career high. 11 strikeouts for Moises Chasse. And it's another 1-2-3 inning here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base for the Patriots. We'll head to the 6th, still scoreless on the Fightin' Phil's radio network.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living. When the Reading Fightin' Phils get hungry, we turn to our team feed partners. Special thanks to Chick-fil-A, Giovanna's Pizzeria, Railroad House, Why I'm Missing Restaurant and Bakery, Jersey Mike's Subs, Mimo's Italian Restaurant and Bakery, Subway, and Clean Eats for making sure the Fightin' Phils front office is never hungry on game day. Our staff enjoys delicious meals from our team feed partners. Don't take our word for it. Find out for yourself today.
We go to the top half of the 6th inning. Established in 1928, the Manor Golf Club is one of the oldest public courses in eastern Pennsylvania, located conveniently between Philadelphia, Lancaster, and Allentown in Sinking Spring. The Manor Golf Club offers a true test of golf on a traditional championship-style golf course where shot making takes precedent over length. Visit themanorgolfclub.com for more information. New pitcher in for the Patriots, it's Cole Ayers here in the top half of the 6th of a scoreless game. We'll get the middle third of the Reading lineup, starting with Carson Taylor. First pitch to Taylor is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Ayers making his 6th appearance, 5 2/3. No runs, no hits. 2 walks, 11 strikeouts. Opponents yet to have a hit against him. 0-1. Taylor will take it down. It's 1-1. A little bit of a pitcher's duel we got going again tonight. Second straight night that we've had zeros through 5 innings of this game. Reading got 2 runs in the 7th last night. Take the lead and eventually win it. 2-0 misses upstairs, 3 balls and no strikes. Zach Messenger was strong tonight, 5 innings, 2 hits, no runs, but he did walk 4 and strike out 3. So, of course, the long at-bats kind of hurt Messenger tonight. And the 3-0 is down, so Taylor works a walk. He's aboard for the first time tonight, and it's the 5th walk issued by Patriots pitching tonight. And Otto Kemp will come up for the Fightin' Phils.
Again, last call for 50/50 tickets. We have a very worthy beneficiary, Operation Helping Hand. Head up to our kiosk right now to purchase your 50/50 raffle tickets.
Kemp digs in from the right side. We'll see if Reading tries to do something maybe to move the runners at this point with how much the offense is struggling. First pitch to Kemp is taken down. It's 1-0. No action in the Reading bullpen, so Moises Chaussee will come back out for the 6th. Career high is 5, so if he gets an out, he'll set a new career high in innings pitch. Kemp takes the next offering for a strike. It's 1-1. Carson Taylor gets his lead off at first. Not really a threat to run. He's got 4 and 5 attempts this year. And the pitch. Kemp swinging a miss on a bouncing ball, so it's 1-2. Ball stayed close to the action, so Taylor stays put. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Taylor gets the lead off first. Still a scoreless ball game. And the pitch is bounced again, blocked by the catcher, Crisp. Taylor started and then stopped. I'll head back, so it's 2-2. Otto Kemp tonight's 0 for 2. A strikeout and a pop out. Next pitch is down for a ball. I'll move the count to 3-2.
The Patriots would like to wish a very happy birthday to Gil Vidal. Happy birthday, Gil, from your Somerset Patriots.
Next pitch, Kemp will take it down, ball 4. So Taylor up to second. Back-to-back walks by Cole Ayers to start off this inning. Pretty uncharacteristic of him. And that'll bring Caleb Ricketts to the plate.
Catcher, Caleb Ricketts. And remember, if he strikes out, you dig in.
So Ricketts will dig in. Birdie plays up at third, maybe thinking about a bunt here. So it's first and second, no outs. Top 6 for Ricketts in a scoreless ball game. Ayers set, fires home, and Ricketts will take it down for a ball. It's 1-0. Ricketts tonight 1 for 2. He's got one of the 2 Fightin' Phil's hits. Another one would be pretty huge right here. And the next pitch is down. They're going to throw behind Taylor at second on a hop, and he's out. Taylor caught too far off the bag, and a great throw from Juan Crisp. Picks off Carson Taylor at second, and just like that, now it's a man on just first base with 1 out of the inning. A scoreless ball game, just not what you want to see happen if you're the Fightin' Phils. Of course, a huge play for Somerset. Next pitch is a strike. It's 2-1. And the next pitch, runner does go. Ricketts swings. Ground ball first. Smothered on a knee by Flores. Only play is the first, so it's 3 unassisted. Kemp goes up to second, and Eric Brito will be the batter of 2 outs.
Shortstop, Eric Brito.
Eric Brito tonight is 0 for 1. He's grounded out. He's also walked. And the pitch to him is swung on. It's a line drive. It is fair. Down the left field line, rolls to the corner. Around third is Kemp. Will score. It's a go-ahead RBI double for Eric Brito, and the Fightin' Phils are on top. It's 1-0. Fastball up in the zone. Brito hit it 90 off the bat. Rocketed it down the left field line. Nothing that Dunham or Birdie could have done. And just like that, it's 1-0. Ethan Wilson is the batter now for the Fightin' Phils. RBI number 9, double number 6 for Brito. And he's had some big ones in his time with Reading so far. And he adds another one right there. Brito, big lead off second. Ayers steps off, but there'll be no throw. Of course, if Hell doesn't get picked off, that could have been a 2-run double for Eric Brito, but if you're running at this point, you'll take it. Wilson takes down for a ball. It's 1-0. Ethan Wilson tonight's 0 for 2. He's popped out and he's grounded out. And he can get a base hit here. Brito with his speed should score. Outfield plays back, shaded towards the right side against the left-handed hitting Ethan Wilson. And Ayers deals. Wilson swings and misses. Out in front of an all-speed pitch at 83 from Ayers. And it's 1-1. Next pitch, runner goes. Pitch outside a ball. Throw is late. And that's a stolen base for Eric Brito, 5th of the year. Great jump by the speedster, and now Reading has their second run 90 feet away. Counts 2 balls and 1 strike. Next pitch to Wilson's down for a ball, and just like that, it's 3-1. Of course, now Moises Chassé becomes the pitcher of record for the Fightin' Phils, if they can hold on and win. Next pitch to Wilson is down for a ball, so that's ball 4. And the walks have hurt Somerset tonight. Messenger, ultimately, it didn't hurt him in the run department, but it extended his outing longer. Could have still been in if it wasn't for the walks. And, of course, the 2 walks lead to a run for the Fightin' Phils. And now just the 3rd walk issued this inning by Ayers. So that'll bring last night's hero, Cade Fergus, to the plate. He's the 6R Phil to come to the plate here in the frame. First pitch to him is swung on and it's fouled back. It's 0-1. Next pitch, swing and a miss. It's off the glove of the catcher, Chris. Coming home is Brito. Will score, and it's 2-0 Fightin' Phils. I think everyone thought it was a foul ball for a second, but it never hit the bat of Fergus. So both runners advance on what will probably be a pass ball. And now Reading is up by an identical score as last night's game, 2-0. Yeah, that should be a pass ball. It was a ball that should have been caught by the catcher, Chris, but I'm sure he would tell you the exact same thing. And the 0-2, and this time it's tapped and fouled straight back on a swing, and it'll stay no balls and 2 strikes. And it is a pass ball, so it's the first of the season charge to Juan Crisp. And you'll take it if you're Reading, especially if a pitcher's still going. It's 2-0, 0-2, 2 outs. Ethan Wilson leads off second. Ayers comes set at the belt, fires home. And that's swung on a ground ball left side, down to a knee, fielding it to his left is Birdie. He comes set, and he fires across. It's not in time. An infield single for Cade Fergus. Wilson up to third, and great hustle by the speedster Fergus. And now Reading has man on the corners and 2 outs for Justin Crawford. A lot of activity in the inning, and here comes Raul Dominguez, and you got to think that's going to be the end of the line for Ayers tonight. He'll point to the bullpen. He signals for a righty, so we will bring you that righty after this on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network. 2-0, still in the 6th. Back after this.
When you drive a vehicle so reliable it's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see what you're capable of in a vehicle that inspires confidence around every corner. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available. Warranties include 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year 60,000-mile basic. Warranties are limited. See retailer for details.
Briganti Wines offers a great selection of wines in New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. Headquartered in South Jersey and sourced from Italy's Abruzzo region, Briganti Wines is ran by former Fightin' Phils great and big leaguer Mike Costanzo. They are committed to quality, authenticity, and sustainability, attracting a loyal following of customers. Get Briganti wines at select local Acme stores. Visit BrigantiWines.com to learn more.
So 2-0 our score, still in the top half of the 6th inning. And the Fightin' Phils have men on the corners as a new pitcher comes in for the Yard Goats. It's Danny Watson. We will have his numbers for you here in a moment. So on Herod, as we said, first and third, 2 outs in a 2-0 ball game. Danny Watson is 1-5, a 5.74 ERA. This is his 28th appearance. 31 and 1/3 innings pitched, 31 hits allowed, 13 walks, 19 strikeouts, and a 256 opponent's batting average. First batter he gets is the Phillies' number 3 prospect, Justin Crawford, who had a hit his last time up in the 5th. And here's the first pitch to Crawford. Breaking pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1 to him. 2/3 an inning for Ayers, 2 hits, 3 walks, no strikeouts. Of course, you can't close the line yet. Still responsible for 2 runners. Fergus takes off. Crawford swings, cranks it. Deep right field. Richardson back. He turns, and that ball is out of here. Justin Crawford, a 3-run shot, his 2nd home run at the AA level, and the Fightin' Phils have broken open. It's 5-0. Justin Crawford uncorks on one. Up to 20 RBI, 106 off the bat, 373 feet. Wilson and Fergus both score, and it's 5-0 as Robert Moore comes to the plate. And also be 5 runs on Ayers' line. So 2 outs, bases clear for Moore. Here's the pitch. That's over for a strike. It's 0-1. Justin Crawford, they always talk about, does he have enough power to make it at the next level? Well, right there, that swing, yeah, certainly had enough. Next pitch, Morse swings in a ground ball, hit foul. It's 0-2. And now this game has gotten very comfortable for Moises Chassé, who is dealt tonight. Oh, 2. Moore swings. It's a high fly ball towards center. Going back is Jones. At the edge of the warning track, will have room. And Spencer Jones will make the catch to finally retire the side in the top half of the 6th inning for Somerset. Reading, though, has 5 hits in the inning. Excuse me, they have 5 runs in the inning. They did it on 3 hits. There were no errors, nobody left on base. We will head to the home half of the 6th inning. Fightin' Phils now on top. It's 5-0.
When you drive a vehicle so reliable it's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see what you're capable of in a vehicle that inspires confidence around every corner. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available. Warranties include 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year 60,000-mile basic. Warranties are limited. See retailer for details.
Briganti Wines offers a great selection of wines in New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. Headquartered in South Jersey and sourced from Italy's Abruzzo region, Briganti Wines is ran by former Fightin' Phils great and big leaguer Mike Costanzo. They are committed to quality, authenticity, and sustainability, attracting a loyal following of customers. Get Briganti wines at select local Acme stores. Visit BrigantiWines.com to learn more.
Bottom half of the 6th inning, it's 5-0 Fightin' Phils after a 5 spot was put up in the top half of the frame. And this day in baseball town history is presented by our friends at Savage Auto Group. Visit Tim Profit and Savage 61 for all of your automotive needs. So we'll get you that update here in a moment, but first, the story of the night still, Moises Chassé comes back out for a 6th inning of work. His career high is 5. He's done that 5 times. First batter he gets is Vargas, and the first pitch to him is at the knees for a strike, 0-1. So just 1 out of this inning sets a new career high in innings pitched for Chassé. He already has a career high in strikeouts. The next pitch is swung on and fisted foul behind home plate. It's 0-2. August 31st, 2006, at Reading on a night where we honored the late Charlie Wagner and fallen police officer Scott Wirtz. The RFL set a modern-day franchise record. 9,816 fans for the final home game of the season. Fans treated to a Phillies victory as they rallied for 5 runs in the 8th to a 6-3 win. And here is the next pitch. It's up for a ball. Tin Valley grad Nick Mattiani earns his 5th and final win in a Phillies uniform. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff man Vargas. 8-man in the lineup. The pitch swung on and shot foul. It stays 1-2. 11 strikeouts tonight for Chasse. He's at 68 pitches. It's probably going to be his last inning no matter what. The 1-2, up and away, it's 2-2. Just a special performance tonight from Chasse. He gave up a hit to Rafael Flores with 2 outs in the first. Since then, he has sent down 13 in a row. Just 1 base runner tonight. The 2-2. That's down and in. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So full count here to Vargas. Chasse rocks and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Number 12 for number 12. It's a new individual season high for any Fightin' Phil's pitcher. And there's 1 out of the inning for Juan Crisp. It is the most strikeouts in a game by a Fightin' Phil's pitcher since Spencer Howard struck out 12 in 2019. First pitch to Crisp is outside for a ball. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. A great night, perhaps a historic night for Moises Chasse, the 1-0. Swing and a miss, it's 1-1. Special night. Even use the word ridiculous of just how great his stuff has been tonight. 12 strikeouts, no walks, just 1 base runner via the hit. You know he's feeling good out there. 1-1 at the outside corner for a strike. It's 1-2. Can we make that 13 strikeouts for Moises Chasse? It'll be the first time in 11 years that's happened. Ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2. That's up for a ball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Crisp. 12 strikeouts tonight for Chasse. Working against the 9-man Crisp. Here's the 2-2. On the inside corner, lucky number 13 for Moises Chasse. What a night. 13 strikeouts. And it's the first time since May the 10th, 2001, that an RFL has struck out 13 in a game. Adam Walker against Portland. Ridiculous stuff tonight for Moises Chasse. So now it's the leadoff man, John Birdie. First pitch home. That's taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And this could be the last batter Chasse faces tonight. And next pitch is swung on and missed. It's 1-1. He's at 76 pitches tonight. 54 have been for strikes. Ball and a strike, 2 outs here to Birdie, the pitch. That's down, it's 2-1. 13 strikeouts tonight. 13. It's ridiculous. 2 balls, 1 strike to Birdie. Swinging a foul tip, it's squeezed, it's 2-2. Next pitch will be number 79. It could be the last of the night. 13 strikeouts for Moises Chasse. He's allowed just 1 hit. He's retired 15 in a row. And he has retired 17 of the 18 he's faced tonight. 2-2, 2 outs. Moises Chasse rocks and deals. Bit outside, it goes to full. Most strikeouts in the modern era of Fightin' Phil's baseball was 16. So if Chasse gets another inning, that could happen. And here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and sliced foul down the right field line. The count will stay full. Birdie tonight's 0 for 2. He has struck out and he has grounded out. It's been 17 outs tonight for Chasse. 13 have come via the K. I kind of wonder if the infielders are falling asleep. 5-0 Reading. 3-2, 2 outs, bottom 6. The righty will fire home. Swung on and popped up towards center. It won't be a strikeout, but it'll be the third out. Crawford in. Crawford makes the catch. 6 shutout innings tonight for Moises Chasse. It's the game of his life. And 3 up, 3 down. Again goes Somerset. We will go to the 7th. 5-0 Fightin' Phil's lead. We'll be back right after this.
Fans, nothing beats a great day at Golden Oaks Golf Club. Located just minutes from Reading, Golden Oaks is a beautiful, award-winning golf course open to the public with perfect greens, lush fairways, and a course playing for 5 sets of tees. Bogey's Pub is open to the public with the area's best full-course menu, featuring indoor and outdoor seating and TVs to watch your favorite sports teams. Let the Golden Oaks Golf Club team cater to your need. Lunch, dinner, golf outings, parties, company events, and fundraisers. Visit our website at GoldenOaksGolfClub.com and follow Golden Oaks Golf Club and Bogey's Pub on Facebook. Golden Oaks Golf Club, where great memories are made.
The Fightin' Phils thank White Star Travel and Tours for presenting the 2024 Fightin' Phils Fan Road Trip. This year's trip runs from July 26th to 29th and features stops to see the Fightin' Phils in New Hampshire, along with the chance to meet a player and coach. The trip also heads to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, a Red Sox-Yankees game at Fenway Park, and finally Citizens Bank Park to see the Phillies take on the New York Yankees.
We go to the top half of the 7th inning, and it's 5-0 Fightin' Phils. And the Fightin' Phils, just a reminder, we're excited to bring you our Phils baseball live from the comfort of your own home on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network. 5-0 Reading, top 7. Rinconis leads off against Danny Watson on what has been a historical night for Moises Chasse in terms of Fightin' Phils history. First pitch to Rinconis is down for a ball. It's 1-0. 13 strikeouts tonight for Moises Chasse. Ridiculous. I know that's what we keep saying, but there's no other words at this point. Rinconis takes it down. It's 2-0. And Rinconis swings and it's fouled, 2-1. And Chasse's night's probably done. Wesley Moore's up and throwing in the Reading bullpen, so the bullpen will need to get 9 outs. And we'll kind of break down just the night that was throughout the rest of this night for Moises Chasse. And Rinconis takes it down for a ball. It's 3-1. 6 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 13 strikeouts, no walks. He allowed 1 base runner. He faced 19 hitters tonight. He retired 18. And of those 18, 13 were struck out. 3-1 is outside corner for a called strike. It's 3-2. And it's really one of those things where, you go to a baseball game and you just don't know what you're going to see. And tonight you saw something pretty darn special from Moises Chasse. Rinconis swings and he pops it up. Foul territory, first base side. Flores there, and the first baseman makes the catch for out number 1. Carson Taylor, the batter, goes the line on Cole Ayers. 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 5 runs all earned, 3 walks, no strikeouts. He will be the pitcher of record. He'll take the loss, and if the results hold, and Chasse, if results hold, will get the win. First pitch to Taylor gets away from the catcher Flores. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch to Taylor. He swings, hits a ground ball towards the middle. It's underneath the glove of Vargas, the shortstop, and it's in the center field, a base hit. So Carson Taylor on base for the second straight time. He gets a much-needed base hit after a little bit of a rut for the last couple of games. And that'll bring Otto Kemp to the plate. Top 7, 5-0 Reading. As Kemp digs in. Looks like Wesley Moore is ready. So Moises Chasse's night is for sure done. And here's the pitch to Kemp. He will take it on the outside corner for a strike, going 1. And just what a response from Reading these last couple of nights. You lose 5 straight. You're in a dogfight last night. That 5 relievers combined to get you a shutout victory. And then Moises Chasse just steals the show tonight. Throw over. Taylor's back in safely. Nothing and 1 the count to Otto Kemp. Here's the pitch. That's low and away for a ball. It's 1-1. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. It's 1-2. And Watson set, fires the 1-2. It's swung on and fouled back, just our right. It was on line with us if it came our direction, but it did not. Probably fortunately. So 1-2 the count. Watson comes set. The pitch, and that's way up and in the Kemp. Has to duck out of the way of it. It's 2-2. And look, Reading's at a point, 9 outs away from finding themselves in a spot to potentially split this series tomorrow, which probably would have seemed pretty unimaginable after dropping the first 3. Two the count. Here's the pitch to Kemp, and that's low and away, 3-2. 23 strikeouts over the last 11 innings pitched for Moises Chasse. And we're going to continue to harp on this because it's something special that he did tonight. And the Phillies might have gotten a special arm back for Greg Soto. Kemp swings and misses at that one, so that's a strikeout. First strikeout for Watson. Just the 4th for Somerset pitching tonight, and the first since the top of the second inning.
Catcher Caleb Ricketts, and remember, if he strikes out, you dig in.
So Ricketts in from the left side, 2 outs. First pitch to him's a ball. It's 1-0. And we'll get a mound visit here after the first pitch. May have been
order of Eagles Bridgewater area 2137 have teamed up to hit home runs for charity this season.
Miscommunication between Chris behind home plate and his pitcher Watson.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles will donate $100 to several local charities.
So 1 ball, no strikes to count here to Ricketts. 5-0 score, top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. And it's in for a strike. It's 1-1. And the 1-1. Ricketts swings and he cues one foul up in the air behind home plate. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Caleb Ricketts. In South Philadelphia, Phillies on top 1-0, middle of the 5th inning. Zach Wheeler doing his thing on the big stage tonight. And here in Reading, same thing. Moises Chasse has done his thing. Chasse threw 81 pitches, 57 for strikes. Brickett swings the next pitch. Ground ball towards second. And late to the bag is Watson, but he wins the race. After that throw from Siegler was on time, and 4-1 goes the putout. And that'll retire the side in the 7th. No runs on a hit. No errors, and 1 left on base. It's time to stretch here from TD Bank Ballpark. On to the bottom of the 7th. Fightin Phil's on top. It's 5-0.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin Phils.
Welcome to Aspire Memory Support at the Highlands of Wyomissing, where every day is filled with purpose and connection. Our innovative approach featuring the Hearthstone Institute's renowned I'm Still Here program ensures that every resident living with Alzheimer's or dementia experiences a life worth living. With evidence-based techniques and personalized care, we focus on meaningful engagement to reduce common symptoms like agitation and anxiety. Join us in celebrating the person behind the memory loss with activities tailored to their unique interests and abilities. Discover the difference with Aspire Memory Support at the Highlands at Wyomissing. Call us today and embrace a renewed sense of purpose for your loved one.
Bottom half of the 7th inning, 5-0 Fightin Phils. This inning is brought to you by Swartz Culleton PC. If you or a loved one been injured, get justice. Call Swartz Culleton today at 1-800-JUSTICE. Well, tonight, the special night for Moises Chaussee is over, and Wesley Moore is in for the Fightin Phils. It's his 12th appearance. He's got a .972 ERA, 11 strikeouts, 6 walks, over 8 1/3 innings pitched. So it'll be Spencer Jones lead off the 7th. 2-3-4 due up for Somerset, who I'm sure everyone in that Patriot dugout is happy Chaussee is done. First pitch to Jones is a bit down and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Jones 0 for 2 tonight, a couple of strikeouts. 5-0 our score as Moore is in. We'll see how Reading deals the bullpen the rest of the way. 1-0 is over for a strike. It's 1-1. So Moises Chaussee tonight, 6 innings, 1 hit, 0 runs, 0 walks, 13 strikeouts. 1-1 is down for a ball. It's 2-1. Moore, the lefty, comes set at the letters for the third base side and deals. And it's swung on a ground ball to Hopper to first. Taylor fields it, sticks out his right arm, tells Moore, I got it, and he does, takes it to the bag himself for out number 1. That'll bring Rafael Flores to the plate.
We will be announcing that winning number very shortly. The first baseman, Rafael Flores.
Flores in from the right side. Moore, the lefty, comes set and deals home. And it's in tight for a ball. It's 1-0. So Chaussee struck out the first 2 he faced. Gave up a single to Rafael Flores. Struck out Hardman. Nobody else reached the rest of the night for Somerset against Chaussee. Next pitch to Flores is down. It's 2-0. Struck out the side 3 times out of his 6 innings. 13 of the 18 outs for via the K. 13 of the 19 batters he faced were struck out. 2-0 is outside. It's 3-0. And, of course, tomorrow you got another red-hot pitcher, and Aberson Castellano going. We'll see what he can do. He has struck out 10 and 11 the last 2 weeks, respectively. And a 3-0. It's swung on and fouled back. It's 3-1.
All right, fans, here's winning 50-50.
Very nice catch by a fan about 5 rows deep. It caromed off the side of the press box to our right behind home plate and shot back in, and a fan made the catch nonchalantly. Looked like, yeah, I've done this before. Barehanded, two-handed. And it's 3-1. Here's the pitch. Gets the inside corner for a strike, 3-2. So the count started 3-0, and Wesley Moore has worked his way back into it to make it full. We'll step off for a moment. Two, one out, bottom 7. 5-0 our score. Fightin' Phils are on top. All 5 runs came in the 6th tonight. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on and it's dribbled towards third. Charging is Kemp. Fields it with the glove hand. Fires the first, and it's in time. Great play by Otto Kemp at third. Charges, makes it look easy. Fires a strike to Taylor at first, and that is out number 2.
The designated hitter, Tyler Hartman.
So Tyler Hardman 0 for 2 tonight, a couple of strikeouts. He bats with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. And Moore's first pitch is just outside for a ball. It's 1-0. No one throwing in the Reading ball fin, but Tyler McKay does have a glove on, so it looks like he'll be next for the Fightin' Phils. 1-0 is cut on a miss by Hardman. It's 1-1. Wesley Moore pitched on the 27th of August. Blew a save, just 1/3 of an inning, gave up a hit. And that's outside for a ball, 2-1. Allowed the inherited runners to score as well. Would have been Tuesday night's ball game. And it's 2-1, 2 outs to Hardman. Here's the pitch. That will just miss inside. It's 3-1 from Wesley Moore. Curveball at 77. Moore comes set to lefty from the third base side and deals. Swung on and dribbled first base line. Taylor will field it even with the bag. Just has to place the left foot on it. And that's what he does. And that'll retire the side in the 7th. So Somerset for the 6th straight inning goes down 1-2-3. Reading pitching has now retired 19 Patriots in a row. So we're through 7. We'll head to the 8th. Fightin' Phils lead it. It is 5-0.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Join us as we celebrate Reading's Spanish and Latino culture during 12 Friday home games this season. The Savage Auto Group Fiesta Fridays are presented by Catay Law Offices, Suburban Brewing Company, Carl's Cards and Collectibles, Humane Pennsylvania, Star City Boxing, and the American Diner. Fiesta Friday features special Los Luchadores de Reading uniforms, Hispanic and Latino food and music, and other cultural elements throughout the ballpark. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL, online at ourphils.com, or at the Customers Bank ticket office.
Top half of the 8th inning. Fightin' Phils on top. It's 5-0. New pitcher in out of the Alvernia bullpen for Somerset. It's Sean Boyle. Also, we do have a defensive substitution. Max Burt is in at third for John Birdie. So Birdie's night is done. And so Boyle's in on the mound. Burt's at third. Those are the changes. And it'll be 7, 8, 9, 2 up for the Fightin' Phils, starting with Eric Brizzo to lead off the 8th. First pitch is taken down for a ball. It's 1-0. Just the 6th appearance with Somerset for Boyle. He's 2-0 with 0 ERA. 5 2/3 innings, 2 hits, a walk, 6 strikeouts, and a 105 opponent's average. 1-0. Brito checks his swing. It's 2-0.
Now pitching for your Patriots.
They say no swing.
Sean Boyle.
Tyler McKay is up and throwing for the Fightin' Phils. Here's the next pitch. It's down. 3-0 to Brito. Three balls, no strikes to count to Brito. Had an RBI double his last time up to break the scoreless tie. And the next pitch is inside for a ball. So another walk issued by Somerset pitching. That's the 8th they've issued tonight. And that'll bring Ethan Wilson to the plate. Danny Watson went an inning and a third, 2 hits, a walk. Excuse me, no walks, a strikeout. Did give up an earned run. So now the 4th pitcher of the night is Sean Boyle. Wilson in from the left side. Brito gets the lead. First pitch to Wilson. Big swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch. It's 0-1. Reading does have action in the bullpen. Tyler McKay is warming up. So looks like he'll get the 8th. Next pitch to Wilson is swung on and crushed. Deep to right field. You can forget about it. It's way gone. Ethan Wilson sends one deep into the night in right field. His 8th home run of the season, and the Fightin' Phils lead it 7-0. A hanging breaking pitch, left the bat at 107, went 408 feet, and it's a 7-0 ball game. RBI number 28 and 29, and Reading has really broken this ball game wide open. So now to be Fergus who digs in from the right side. And the first pitch home from Boyle is down for a ball. It's 1-0. Kate Fergus tonight had a single back in the 6th. That big 5-run 6th inning for the Fightin' Phils. And the next pitch is at the knees for a strike. It's 1-1. So Reading with 5 runs in a game for the first time since last Friday when they scored 10 in a victory over Binghamton. Next offering is taken down for a ball from Fergus. It's 2-1. So it's been a bit of a scuffle offensively, but after last night's tight win, Reading able to really break the bats out tonight. And the next pitch is over for a called strike. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Fergus will step out and readjust his batting mitts. Next pitch, Fergus takes, runs the count full. It's 3-2. No outs. Boyle will rock and fire to Fergus. He'll swing and it's fouled. It stays 3-2. Fergus a single, a walk, and a ground out to third. Time is called. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Fergus goes down on strike, so first strikeout of the inning for Boyle, just the 5th overall for Somerset pitching tonight. And that'll bring Justin Crawford to the plate.
Max Burt. Center fielder, Justin Crawford.
So Crawford in from the left side. First pitch to him, swinging a line drive, diving catch, snow cone by Anthony Siegler. And Justin Crawford, just like last night, is robbed of a base hit. Of course, he's had himself a good night. And there's 2 outs in the inning, and that'll bring Robert Moore to the plate.
At TD Bank Ballpark. Second baseman, Robert Moore.
So Moore digs in from the left side. As we said, Tyler McKay is up and throwing, so looks like he'll get the bottom of the 8th. Pitch to Moore is taken for a ball. It's 1 and out. Of course, the hope is this game is pretty much out of reach at this point. Next pitch is taken down for a ball. It's 2 and 0.
Everybody clap your hands.
Next pitch, Moore, big swing and a miss. It's 2 and 1. Two one, 2 outs. Top 8, 7-0 Reading. The pitch, Moore swings, hits it in the air, out towards center, not too deep. In comes Jones, and the center fielder makes the catch. And that'll retire the side in the 8th. Reading gets 2 more runs. They did it on 1 hit. It was the Ethan Wilson home run. No errors and nobody left on base. We will head to the home half of the 8th. Fightin' Phil's on top, 7-0.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin' Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin' Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
Are you looking for a reliable food distributor to meet all your culinary needs? Look no further than our trusted team at Feaser's Food Distributors. For over 120 years, our products have been sourced from the best farms and suppliers, ensuring that you get the best ingredients for your restaurant or organization. From fresh produce to premium meats, Feaser's supplies everything but the appetite. Visit Feasers.com today to experience the difference in working with a top-tier, family-owned food distributor. Feaser's, your partner for success in the kitchen. Looking for a fast and hassle-free way to get your snacks and non-perishable groceries? Look no further than FeasersDirect.com. With just a few clicks, discover the convenience of having your culinary essentials ready for a pickup at our headquarters in Harrisburg.
Bottom half of the 8th inning. Fightin' Phils lead at 7-0. New pitcher is in for the Fightin' Phils. It is Tyler McKay making his return here to Baseball Town in relief of Wesley Moore, who had a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no walks, and no strikeouts.
7-0. It's been all Fightin' Phils tonight. Around the league, though.
So McKay is in. He'll get Grant Richardson, 5, 6, 7 of the lineup here for the Patriots, who have not had a base runner since the bottom half of the 1st inning. Grant Richardson digs in. First pitch swung on, hit towards shallow center. Ferguson is in, and he makes the catch. So that streak will continue. 20 in a row now sent down by Fightin' Phil's pitching.
For more information. The second baseman, Anthony Siegler.
And Siegler will ask for and get time. So McKay, it's his 14th appearance with Reading. 2-1, a 0 ERA. He's got a save and 2 opportunities, 12 2/3 innings, 6 hits, a walk, 15 strikeouts. First pitch is swung on and grounded foul, and a 136 batting average against.
Now pitching for Reading, number 10, Tyler McKay.
And here's the 0-1 to Siegler, and it's swung on and foul. It's quickly 0-2. McKay looks a little bit different from the last time he was with Reading. Got the haircut. At least the last 2 years, kind of had the facial hair and the long, not like long hair. Pitches the ball 1 and 2, but he had longer hair that kind of spilled out of the cap. But that's all cut now, so it's 1 and 2. the cleanly shaven Tyler McKay. The next pitch is inside 2-2. You wonder if they'll try and get 2 out of McKay. At this point, you kind of go through the Fightin's bullpen. Probably not really many guys left available. Ash probably is. You'd like to probably not use him. Harper probably is. Same case, though. 2-2 is swung on a ground ball towards the right side. Moore a couple steps to his right, gobbles it up. Throw on the first is in time. 2 outs in the inning for Dunham. Andrew Schultz probably available. So probably Schultz, Ash, and Harper all available when you consider the last couple of nights. But you got to think at this point, they'd like McKay to get the last 6 outs, or now in this instance, the last 4 outs. And here's the first pitch to Elijah Dunham's a ball. It's 1-0. Well, really, as crazy as it sounds, we are a Rafael Flores single in the first away from this being a no-hitter. Well, really a perfect game. The 1-0 is down and in for a ball, 2-0. That has been the only base runner. There's been 1 base runner tonight for Somerset. And 2 balls, no count. 2 balls, no strikes to count to Elijah Dunham. He's got a pair of strikeouts tonight. And the pitch. That's over for a called strike. It's 2-1. Take a look at our Fightin' Phil's team leader, presented by OPS Security Group. Let's go for our team leader on average entering tonight, Justin Crawford. That number has climbed after a couple of more hits tonight, including a home run. 2-1, swing and a miss. It's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McKay comes set, deep breath, and he will fire the pitch. That's down and in, so the count runs full. Fightin' Phil's have not issued any walks in tonight's ball game. Just the 1 base hit's the only base runner. 3-2 for McKay, swing and a miss, struck him out. And for the 7th straight inning, the Somerset Patriots go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none are left on base. We will head to the 9th. Fightin' 7, Patriots nothing.
Star City Boxing, located at 1340 Center Avenue Rear in Reading, is a 501c3 nonprofit boxing gym unlike any other. Our goal is to not only help you be fit, but to be the best outlet for our youth and community. We welcome anyone who wants to improve their way of life, be fit, and box competitively or non-competitively. We work with you to reach your goals in and out of the gym. Stop in and meet our stars today. Check us out and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for upcoming events and happenings. Visit our website today at starcityboxing.org for more information on how to join, volunteer with our youth, or support our efforts in the community. Star City Boxing is a proud continued 2024 Our Phil's Fiesta Friday partner.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin' Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin' Phil's, 2 great hometown partners.
Military, we thank you.
We go to the top half of the 9th inning. Fightin' Phil's on top 7-0. And it'll be the 5th pitcher of the night in for the Patriots in Ryan Anderson. Anderson, the big lefty, who's making his 22nd appearance, 1-3 record, a 3.16 ERA. 25 2/3 innings pitched, 20 hits allowed, 8 walks, 30 strikeouts, 215 batting average against. Rincones will lead off against him, and the first pitch is swung on and grounded, 2 hops towards the middle. Played perfectly by Vargas at short behind the bag, and he fires the first in time for out number 1. 3-4-5 due up. Now it's the 4-man in Carson Taylor, who's got a hit and a walk tonight. Anderson in for Boyle, who went an inning, a hit, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. And here's the first pitch to Taylor, is taken out for, taken down to shoot for a strike. It's 0-1. Action again in the bullpen for Reading. It's Andrew Schultz up and throwing, so it looks like that Schultz will try to polish this one off. The 0-1 is taken down. It's 1-1. So Tyler McKay has had a 1-2-3 inning in his second stint with Reading this year, the beginning of it. And here is the 1-1 home. Taylor swings in a ground ball to second. Backhanded in the hole by Siegler. His throw to first in time. And that is out number 2 for Otto Kemp. McKay was pretty quick and efficient. Through 12 pitches, 7 strikes. So it wouldn't shock me if he's available again tomorrow, especially if the off day Monday. Do have some news in the Eastern League. We have our playoff matchup set on the Southwest Division side. First pitch to Kemp is taken for a strike 0-1 at the knees. Akron clinched the second half title with a win over Bowie tonight. And Akron, who just ran away with the second half in the Eastern League Southwest Division. Kemp swings and misses. It's 0-2. Erie was in second entering today. They were 5.5 back, but it doesn't matter that they were 5.5 back because Erie won the first half. So next best was Bowie, who was 12 back. After the win today, it's now 13 back with 13 exactly to play. And Akron obviously at the tiebreaker over the Bay Sox. So Akron and Erie, the matchup on the Southwest side. Pitch down the Kemp, it's 1-2. So 3 of the 4 tickets have been punched. So the only one left is the second half champion of the Northeast Division, which right now is a jockey between Portland, who trails Harrisburg right now 6-4 in the 6th, and Somerset, who looks like they'll lose tonight. So if both results hold, next pitch, Kemp swings and misses. He's down on strikes. If both results hold, Somerset will be 2.5 back entering Sunday in the third of 13 games left in the year. So Kemp goes down on strikes, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We will head to the 9th. It's winning time for the Fightin' Phils. They lead it 7-0.
Berk's Immunization Coalition works to provide leadership and education in promoting age-appropriate immunization across the lifespan for all residents of Berk's County. This is a coalition comprised of local physicians, nurse practitioners, school nurses, immunization coordinators, immunization advocates, and pharmaceutical representatives working to encourage continuity of immunization through medical resources. They focus on educating both the community and the providers. For more information, please visit www.immunizepa.org. Click Local Coalitions.
Empowering communities one relationship at a time is our commitment at Tompkins. Our customers have thrived thanks to our focus on local lending and their commitment to the customers they serve.
They do a great job, everything for us from our banking, our insurance, to our wealth management.
Tompkins has always been there for us.
We see a long relationship with Tompkins. They're good people.
Tompkins, banking, insurance, wealth. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Investment and insurance products are not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may lose value.
We head to the last of the 9th. The Fightin' Phils 3 outs away from their second straight victory, and they're giving themselves a chance to potentially split this series tomorrow with Somerset. They lead at 7-0, and the hopefully final pitcher of the night is in for Reading. It's Andrew Schultz making his 36th appearance. 1-3 record, a 5.08 ERA. Does have five saves and 6 opportunities. 33 2/3 innings, 42 strikeouts, and 21 walks. Well, he's looking to polish off the second straight shutout for the Fightin' Phils. And the first pitch home is swung on by Juan Crisp and popped up foul. It's no balls and 1 strike. Would be the 9th shutout of the season for the Fightin' Phils. It will be the second time this year they've had shutouts on back-to-back nights. Last time July 23rd and 24th in New Hampshire. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 to Crisp. Schultz comes ready, the 0-2. On the outside corner, called strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. 15 strikeout by Fightin' Phils pitching tonight. Actually, that was Vargas who led off. Excuse me. So Vargas strikes out, Crisp now in. Nonetheless, 15 strikeout for Fightin' Phils pitching tonight. McKay a scoreless inning, 0s across and 1 strikeout. And the first pitch is up for a ball. It's 1-0 to Crisp. So if Reading gets a shutout win tonight, it'll be 19 straight innings without surrendering a run for Reading pitching. And the pitch is swung on and missed by Crisp. It's 1-1. The longest one from Reading pitching this year was 23 innings, from July the 21st to the 25th. So they're getting pretty close to that, and they got another red-hot pitcher in Aberson Castellano on the mound tomorrow. 1-1 is just out for a ball. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Crisp 0 for 2, couple of strikeouts tonight. And I just want to reiterate the fact that the Fightin' Phils were really close to a perfect game or no-hitter tonight. They've allowed 1 base runner, and it came in the first. The next pitch is swung on and popped up. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. "23 straight batters have been sent down by Reading pitching tonight. Just there's so much that's happened tonight that's just been incredible from this Fightin' Phils pitching staff. And oh, by the way, they put up 7 runs offensively on 7 hits. Next pitch is swung on and fouled by Crisp. It's 2-2. Would be a season low in hits allowed as well. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 out of the inning. Schultz comes set. And he'll fire to Crisp. Try to check his swing. They'll appeal, and they'll say no swing, so the count goes to 3-2. Still no walks issued tonight by Fightin' Phils pitching. The only base runner has come via that hit way back in the first by Rafael Flores. "3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts from Andrew Schultz, and the Fightin' Phils are an out away from finishing off their second straight shutout victory. And it'll be John Birdie, the 28th man to come to the plate tonight. Excuse me, it's actually Max Burt who's pinch hitting for, well, he came into the game a couple of innings ago at third base, but hasn't had a chance to hit tonight. So 2 outs in the 9th for Max Burt. First pitch, he checks his swing. They'll appeal, and Josiah Shepard at first will say he went. It's 0-1. Two outs in the inning, 0-1 the count to Burt. First at bat of the night for him, and time is called. There have been 27 hitters who have come to the plate tonight. 26 have been retired by Fightin's pitching. 16 of those 26 have been through the strikeout. Here's the 0-1. That is up and in for a ball. It's 1-1. Last time Reading threw a one-hitter was July the 28th of last year against Binghamton. It was started by Griff McGarry. It was a 4-pitcher effort. The 1-1 swung on and fouled. It's 1-2, and the Patriots are down to their final strike tonight. Somerset has not had a base runner since the bottom half of the first inning. It was the 3rd batter of the game. 24 in a row have been sent down by Fightin Phil's pitching. Schultz looking to make it 25 and put a ribbon on tonight's game. The pitch. That's up. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count again. Schultz ready. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. The pitch. Just beneath the knees for a ball. It's 3-2. Once again, there have been no walks issued by Fightin Phil's pitching tonight. It's a 3-2 count, 2 outs in the 9th to Max Burke. Schultz ready, the pitch. And that is ball 4. For the first time since the bottom half of the first inning, a runner has reached base for the Somerset Patriots.
The center fielder, Spencer Jones.
It was 24 consecutive batters sent down by Fightin Phil's pitching. So now Spencer Jones will dig in from the left side. Schultz looking to finish things off here. The pitch is outside for a ball. It's 1-0. So Burt leads off first. 1-0 the count to Jones, who's 0 for 3. He swings, hits one well towards the left center field gap. It is down, up the alley, and it'll roll towards the wall. Burt's going to get waved around third. Whole score, Jones into second. It's an RBI double for him, and the Somerset Patriots are on the board. It's 7-1. Double number 25 for Spencer Jones. RBI number 71. Ball that was hit hard. 107 off the bat, 97 mile per hour pitch. 324 feet. And now Flores is up in a 7-1 ball game. Once again, the last chance for the Patriots. So back-to-back base runners for the Patriots after not having a base runner since the first inning. And Schultz will fire, and Flores checked this swing. They'll appeal, and they'll say he did not go. Jones leads off second, 2 outs in the inning. Deep breath from Schultz, he'll fire. Swing and a miss, it's 1-1. Of course, all the other cool statistical things, 25 in a row, allowing 1 base runner in the dugout. No one on the Fightin Phil side, they're worried about that right now. A win is a win. And regardless of what happens, it's still going to be a very, very impressive victory. Schultz set the 1-1. Swing and a miss, it's 1-2. Fightin Phil's pitching has sent down 16 on strikes tonight. That matches a season high. We'll see if Schultz can get the 17th one to set it and finish off this ball game. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th, man on second, 7-1, Fightin's lead. Andrew Schultz comes ready at the belt. We'll check on Jones. The pitch, been outside for a ball. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's pitch number 22 for Schultz. He's thrown 12 of them for strikes. I'll check on Jones again. He'll do it again at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, ground ball, softly hit towards short. Charging is Kemp. He'll field and have no throw. Up to third goes Jones, so it's an infield single for Rafael Flores. And That'll bring Tyler Hardman to the plate. Caleb Ricketts will go out and talk to Andrew Schultz. A little bit of frustration from Schultz as he kind of chucks the baseball towards the Somerset dugout. It had been easy going. I mean, easy as it gets for the Fightin' Phillies pitching tonight. They had 7 straight 1-2-3 innings from the 2nd to the 8th. And then in this inning, Schultz struck out the first 2. And then he walked John Birdie on a 3-2 pitch. Jones doubled, Flores singled. And Tyler Hardman is 0 for 3 tonight. One swing of the bat makes this game rather interesting. Of course, there's still 2 outs. Now there is someone throwing in the Reading bullpen. First pitch is down for a ball. It's 1-0. It's Connor Ashe throwing. As we kind of prognosticated, really all that's left for Reading is Ashe and Daniel Harper likely. Factoring all the guys who pitched last night and tonight are unavailable. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. It's 1-1. And in front of a pitch at 90 from Schultz. Schultz, of course, whose fastball will get up to that 97, 98 at times. Hardman 0 for 3 tonight, a couple of strikeouts. And the 1-1. Swung on and popped up, foul territory, first base side. Carson Taylor will give it chase, but it'll land about 8 rows deep. And that'll make it 1-2. So Somerset once again is down to their final strike. Flores on first, Jones on third, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, 7-1 Reading leads. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Tyler Hardman. Schultz comes set at the belt. Fires the 1-2. Just up, 2-2. And Connor Ashe continues to lightly throw because you want Ashe available tomorrow, and the last thing you want to do is really get Ashe hot. He does step on the mound, but he'll probably wait at least a pitch or 2 to start throwing. 2-2, the pitch. Swung on and popped up again to right. Foul territory, it slices. Fergus is over, and it'll go out of play foul into the Somerset bullpen. We'll do it again at 2-2. That was pitch number 28 for Schultz. 16 for strikes. And look, it's obviously a very comfortable game. But you know, for Schultz right now, there's a little bit of uneasiness. He just want to finish this off and get the win. What's been a really, really good night for the Fightin' Phils on both ends. 2-2 count, 2 outs in a 6-run game. Schultz comes set at the letters. Fires the 2-2, swung on and a ground ball, softly hit short. Brito charges, he'll set his feet, he'll fire the long way to first, and it's in time and the ball game is over. Well, Somerset tried to make it a little bit interesting there at the end, but Andrew Schultz is able to hold on and give the Fightin' Phils a 7-1 victory tonight. Moises Chassé, rightfully so, will be the first one in the handshake line to greet the players on the field as they work their way back towards the dugout. And he's our player of the game, and what it was an impressive night for Moises Chassé. Struck out 13 over career-high 6 innings. Also career-high 13 strikeouts. And Reading has taken the 2nd straight game, and they've taken their 2nd game in this series. And with the win tomorrow, the Fightin' Phils can end the road trip on a high note and get themselves a split before heading back home against Erie. So in this bottom half of the 9th inning, Somerset did get a run. They did it on a pair of base hits. There were no errors for the Fightin' Phils, and ultimately 2 men are left on base. So 3 wins this week for Somerset, 2 for Reading after a 7-1 final tonight. We'll step aside. Post-game show coming up next after this on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
In continuation of the 275th anniversary of Reading celebration, the Art Phils will play as the Reading Keystones on all Thursdays in 2024. Join us for 11 Keystone Throwback Thursdays, thanks to Brooks Career and Technology Center, H&F Heating and Cooling, Rip It Baseball Town Charities Batting Cages, and Lavelle Law Firm. Come celebrate the city of Reading and enjoy some great baseball on Throwback Thursdays in 2024. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL, online at rphils.com, or at the Customers Bank ticket office. Spend some quality time with the family by taking them out to the ball game every Sunday home game at First Energy Stadium. Sundays are Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days, presented by Empire Home Center, Golden Oaks Golf Club, Long Home Products, T-Mobile, and Rip It Baseball Town Charities. Get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, and 4 sodas for only $62 when purchased in advance. Join us for Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at all Sunday home games all season long.
It's the post-game show here on the Reading Fightin' Phillies Radio Network after an impressive 7-1 victory tonight over the Somerset Patriots. It's the second straight win for the Fightin' Phillies after dropping 5 in a row in the first 3 of this week's series against the Patriots. But looks like things are starting to click for Reading, especially on the pitching side after the last couple of nights. They nearly had their second straight shutout. The Patriots were able to eke out a run on a couple of hits in the bottom half of the 9th inning. Story of the night for sure, and our player of the game is Moises Chassé. And we'll come back to him here in a couple of moments. But first, let's just give you a rundown if you joined us late on kind of how all the scoring went down tonight. It started off very similarly to last night, where it was a pitcher's duel early. Zach Messenger went 5 scoreless, but never really got locked in. The pacing wasn't there, and a lot of long at-bats for Messenger. Did walk 4 and struck out 3 for Zach Messenger, so he only lasted 5 innings, where Cole Ayers then came in. He pitched the 6th, and Ayers, who had been good so far here with AA Somerset, he got tagged early and got tagged often in that 6th inning. So it started with Carson Taylor, who reached via a walk. Otto Kemp then followed with another walk of his own. And so it was first and second, Ricketts up. Taylor actually got thrown out a little bit too far off the bag from Juan Chris behind home plate on a pickoff play. So at that point, it was just a man on first, 1 out. Caleb Ricketts then strikes out, so it's 2 outs, still no runs across. So all of Reading's damage in the inning came with 2 outs. Eric Brito followed up. He doubled down the left field line. That scored Kemp. That made it 1-0 at the time. Behind that, then Ethan Wilson walked. Brito took third. So it was man on first and third for Cade Fergus. Fergus then singled. That scored Brito, so that made it 2-0 at the time. So it was Wilson on second, and it was Fergus on first. And then behind that, Justin Crawford hit a 3-run home run. His second home run of the season, RBI number 20, on a ball that he just obliterated over the right field fence. That made it 5-0. That ended the 6th. Before Crawford hit the home run, though, they pulled Cole Ayers, put Danny Watson in, and Watson gave up the home run to Justin Crawford. So Ayers went 2/3 an inning, 2 hits, 5 runs all earned, 3 walks, no strikeouts. Watson was an inning and a third, 2 hits, a run that was earned, no walks, and 1 strikeout. So then we go up to the 8th inning, and it's 5-0 Fightin' Phillies at the point. Both teams well into their bullpens. Reading just looking for some insurance runs at that point. Sean Boyle's in. He walks Eric Brito to lead off the inning. Ethan Wilson then turns and deposits his second home run of the week, 8th home run of the season, and RBI is number 28 and 29 for Ethan Wilson over the right field fence. That made it 7-0 at the time. Boyle finishes the inning strong from there, an inning, a hit, 2 runs, both there on a walk and a strikeout. And then Ryan Anderson pitched the top of the 9th. There was a 1-2-3 inning. He got 1 strikeout in his lone inning of work. Flip over to the other side. Somerset, we'll get to the pitching side things of Reading here in a second, but Andrew Schultz came in the pitch tonight. He got Vargas and Crisp on strikeouts to start it. So it looked like it was going to be a quick inning for Andrew Schultz, and Reading was going to be pretty much 1 batter away from having a perfect game tonight. And he walked John Brody on a 3-2 pitch. Spencer Jones, who had been quiet the last couple of nights, he knew it wasn't going to last. Jones was 0 for 2 tonight after last night going 1 for 4. And he lined a double to the left center field gap. That scored Birdie. Excuse me, not Birdie, it was John Burt. Burt was in for Birdie. So that scored Burt, made it 7-1. Rafael Flores singled. Jones got the third, held there. So it was first and third, 2 outs, and then Tyler Hardman hit a slow ground ball to shortstop. that Eric Brizzo charged, fielded, and threw to first to finish off the victory. The pitching side for Reading, we don't have enough time on the postgame show to talk about just the performance of Moises Chasse in tonight's ball game. Chasse, 6 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 13 strikeouts. Those 13 strikeouts are a career high for him, which surpasses his career high that he set of 10 last week. And his 6 innings are also career high, surpassed his previous career high of 5 innings pitched. He allowed a walk to Rafael Flores in the first inning, and then from there he retired the final 16 batters he faced. He retired 18 of 19 tonight. He struck out 13 of the 18 outs he got, and he struck out 13 of the 19 batters that he faced in tonight's ball game. Wesley Moore then came in for the 7th. He had a 1-2-3 inning. Tyler McKay making his return to Reading, got called from Lehigh Valley today, came in for the 8th, got 1 strikeout in a 1-2-3 inning, and obviously we talked about the liner Schultz. So if Schultz could have gotten Max Burt, Reading would have only allowed 1 base runner in tonight's game. It would have just been that single from Flores away from having a perfect game. And Reading has never thrown a 9-inning perfect game in their franchise's history. But I just want to emphasize how close the Fightin' Phils actually got to that tonight. And of course it was never a thought because of how early in the game the hit was from Flores. But from Flores' hit in the bottom of the first inning to Max Burt's walk in the bottom of the 9th inning, Reading retired 24 straight batters. That's 3 shy of what would be a perfect game. So just want to reiterate like how unreal the pitching performance was from Reading tonight. And of course Moises Chasse deserves a boatload of credit for his performance tonight. Like we said, 13 strikeouts. It's the first time our Phil has had exactly 13 in a game since Adam Walker did it in May of 2001, and surpassed 12 in a game, which is what Spencer Howard did back in September of 2019 against Trenton, who was the former Yankees AA affiliate. 13 strikeouts for Chasse is also a individual season high for the Fightin' Phils. Surpasses 11, done a couple of times, most recently last week by Aberson Castellano, who, by the way, starts tomorrow. In total, it was 16 strikeouts for Fightin's pitching tonight, just 1 walk allowed and just 3 hits surrendered. And, of course, the 1 run allowed by Fightin's pitching. Those 16 strikeouts match a season high for the Fightin' Phils. Last time they struck out 16 in a game was April the 19th against Binghamton. So that's how it all went down tonight, and kind of a look into the box score as well. We'll step aside one final time. We'll come back. It's final numbers, a look around the Eastern League, and a look ahead to tomorrow. After this, on the Fightin' Phils pregame show on the Our Phils Radio Network.
Celebrate the history of America's pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that shape and change the game and our country. And relive the careers of legends who have earned the greatest honor in sports. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
The brand new Redner's Event Center is here and is accepting reservations now. Bring a group out to a Fightin' Phils game starting at just $50 per person for groups of 40 or more. Non-game day reservations are also open now for events ranging from weddings, bar and bat mitzvahs, banquets, trade shows, and much more. For more details and to request a proposal, go to ourphils.com/events.
The award-winning Reading Hospital Tower Health Pool Party provides an unforgettable night out with family and friends. Enjoy a baseball game while swimming in the 87-degree heated pool directly behind the right field home run wall. Plus, 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet, photos and autographs with the crazy hot dog vendor, and the Fightin' Phils mascot band. Regular season tickets start at $37 per person for groups of 20 or more. Give us a call today at 610-370-BALL.
Back on the post-game show, excuse me. It's not the pre-game show here on the Reading Fightin' Phils Radio Network. My name is Jake Starr, and just what a night it's been for the Fightin' Phils. They win it 7-1 over the Somerset Patriots, and it's their 2nd straight win, and just was a phenomenal night here at TD Bank Ballpark. Just pitching was awesome. They got the clutch hits, and that's all you can ask for as Reading wins their second in a row. So take a look at the final numbers tonight. Reading 7 runs on 7 hits, no errors, and they left 7 men on base. Somerset 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Moises Chaussee gets the win. He's 2-0, and getting the loss for Somerset is Cole Ayers. He's 0-1. There was no save. Time of the game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Played in just shy of a sellout crowd, 5,885 from TD Bank Ballpark. Tonight's attendance, as always, is presented by PSECU. Reading 23-33, 54-70 overall. Somerset in the second half, 32-22, and they are 64-59 overall in the 2024 season. A look around the Eastern League, Harrisburg up 6-4 against Portland in the top half of the 8th inning. If those results hold, Somerset will remain 2.5 games back of the Sea Dogs in the race for the second half crown in the Northeast Division. Hartford, of course, has already won the first half. So Altoona 1-0 win over New Hampshire. Anthony Solomato, a strong start on the mound. Akron 3-2 winners over Bowie. And with that win, Akron clinches the second half title. So it'll be Akron and Erie in the Southwest Division Championship Series coming up in about 3 weeks' time. Richmond 10-6 victory over the aforementioned Erie Seawolves. Dylan Cumming got the win for them. He improves to 3-6. Erie, of course, who Reading sees next. And then finally, Hartford, who is already playoff bound after a first half championship, wins 7-6 over Binghamton in 10 innings. It was tied at 5 after 9. Binghamton got 1 in the 10th, but Hartford walked it off with 2 runs in the bottom of the 10th inning. Take a look around the Phillies organization. Lehigh Valley 8-4 win over Syracuse tonight. Colby Allard got the best of Dom Hamill tonight on the mound. Hudson Valley 5-2 lead over Jersey Shore, bottom of the 8th inning. So if those results hold, Jersey Shore will be 2 games back of Hudson Valley with the finale tomorrow of the series and just 7 games left in the single-A season. And Clearwater won the resumption of the suspended game 5-2 over the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles. They're on top 6-3 in Game 2, so a chance for a much-needed sweep for a Clearwater team who struggled in the second half, but they're already into the postseason, so they just need to find a way to get some momentum before the second half ends and they head to the postseason. So that's a look at our out-of-town scores. Fightin' Phils, we said, 7-1 winners tonight. Look ahead to tomorrow's game, game number 125 of the season, just 13 left to play here in 2024. It's a 105 first pitch. It'll be the red-hot Aberson Castellano on the mound for the Fightin' Phils, and recently announced to be Luis Gill on the mound for the Patriots, making a Major League rehab appearance for Somerset. Final game of the series gets underway at 105. We'll be on the air at 12:45, featuring this week's minor league report. So here the week that was around the Phillies organization. So that'll do it tonight from TD Bank Ballpark. Fightin' Phils win it 7-1 over the Patriots. They win their second straight, and tomorrow they will go for the series split in their final game here against Somerset in the 2024 campaign. Like we said, 105 start tomorrow. We'll talk to you at 12:45 here on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network. And I'm Jake Starr saying so long. Have a great night from TD Bank Ballpark. And we'll talk to you tomorrow here on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
This has been a presentation of the Phils Radio Network. We thank you for tuning in and can't wait to talk to you the next time the Fightins take the field.